Hey, weekends edition. And I yedi remedy amount. Non si abwere apa si mano mieno era mo miensa nankoma. Ya baba bedini neno edoso panra. The 5 major leagues no. Ya pomodiema jumadi initial German Bundesliga 1, French Liga, Spanish Premier Liga, and after the Liga Calcio. That's the 10 Serie A. And Nelson at the English Premier League, you know, the aka no, and the Eshas and the Romitimiera Aqua Kusi Jorda. Luta the update no eba Mercy enya attach down. Ewo Kolkata or wadichemo India mpatemwa na munkomono any said the feeling nisitiano and all be enjoy kakrana boa ma niama koye area ma Milos Kekish enjoying Liverpool kono mwa ye den de amano konfosi omu huni ye ono ababonti aba be kasa Mikel Arteta mo and afi other news ebubere banano edempa yeba fiere ababa be din komo na nyambo a ochina 4 p.m. pepepe Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium club ya Kumasi Asante Kotoko ehusi Dreams FC Bobokono na nra eduana eko kokoye anwanwade pa ewo pando ni nyinebe na ye de honsem na ba be ramo na aboa na ne amade da ye pa etimi ede amamo kama pa na hye no enso etimi akoye so etimi ede amamo to the others are people joining live on Fakye TV ohe fia na chese wa yishia Fakye TV on Facebook join here wa ube follow wa like wa share wa comment Fakye TV on YouTube what the other say ube subscribe ne kama pa na wa bomo dia like ya share a comment na nyama ada yere ama adwenche so betimi afa 020754 3637 020754 weekendi ultimate na kono ujiri se den ne betimi akwede amom nsusiye no ene sen asidarenko enfama boafo adada nyina omoboa memende bia ya boboso etimi ede maw Giant College fa kwada ne ko watwe wasina amfa kuma wunkwanta Giant College the pay setters Jantowa Heba Clinic ne makase stroke ne dunya niam nkoye entimi amfa ma be 2 years ni oda form say timako 1 month time no ujina wona so me baby girls no ma baby nchichi enye de oba ho fechi na chese Jantowa Heba Clinic obesisiu aboa ama wujana so nyafe ne de pane ekwakwo wo to ama waba ababe fimu ye cooperation bia bi rokuto obo se Coca-Cola shape Jantowa Heba Clinic ramu ewo esesu lekrodo onko Dr. Nana Kutre ampemousu ehoromo boana wejia na so na nema akoye di ama elsma sedintino discount edaso Millennium Constructions yenko koje asase Ghana bibia bono eda fom sei yantam nice asase yantam ya tete so zene full plot na pe half plot na pe quarter plot na pe Ghana bibia Millennium Constructions ko na kokojere aboa mane manko ye pa entimi emfa mao gifted icon in season 2 the street crown edition season 2 gifted icon na the tiareze e was obana babe file forms no on season 1 no na emuede na akono na efreye papa obabe realm of Fakye TV premises bantama ye ne president so ye ne die ne gifted icon waba bejo forms no na wa filizanze next year enya de ketwa emu de Gentleman Dental Clinic sebra yemboa na wo seno yembo ho ban emfamao na gina wona so na ne mankoye ma odu rupama wonya confidence etimi akasa eye Gentleman Dental Clinic Ghana omo obibia omo ene ye nkofo a omo yesi hu adwuma mane ye yopo omadaroma ye baba be gina mu a eje na so ebo adwuma etimi erema weekend bia sa so na Bash Digital Satellite na de tiere se enkoton kwanchen decode bia mama mebre Bash wo hyehye pa edema restaurant awodo na en afi mo a monso no mobo mode eyi matches na mankofo behwebi no na wo pefie kula bia ni nyina mo no Bash Digital Satellite be boana wonya decoder pa edi amount decoder bia pe bia no omaso no na multi choice Ghana agina tumo mo no etimi abo adwuma edi omo nyina kan obi ne eba ebebenya hodi jam ede ma Habibu ama show ha Ricardo Varaswa Lutari ebekwa manone Saturday yebiemu edemano Benas executive producer and also echino na just a master planner Ayu Kofi Philip Edible MC Maliki na Julius Caesar omo etechi read the voice jaka manage MCR no Benedicta Asare Hera Postiga Chidi Erafi Junior Aki Ola the programs manager ABOU Kuku Oche omo nyina taichi adwumade no ye de erom kama pa etimi area ma na aboa na ne amade da yeso no ye de ama montiri na ho quick ye kwere ba pe me mana ba ama no nsem emu de no de remedy ama wadwen chere meje e wo Facebook Fakye TV u follow e waja wadwen chere wo on your WhatsApp line on 0207543637 on YouTube Fakye TV oba wa subscribe ne kama pa na abona ne makoyere ama ye na omra ye ba ya pe ye ko na afia ma no nsem no ahyase ama ye ba sesi Fakye TV on Facebook udua na wabomoden etimi search na ansa so a wa follow wa like wa share Fakye TV on YouTube kwa wa subscribe ne kama pa na aboa na ne makoyeri ama adwenche number 0207543637 kin bibia aboko there
Gabia Tom Kwaku na oswe
me so me ho edem pa na so di oji abedwuma
se encha afcon no be baso
okay
World Cup so be baso next year and I say patronize maybe I come out
okay
now what day ya
we Mexico is Pumas
okay
Pumas for JC no Ricardo Varas Adaruma original JC Michesa
oh na Adaruma ono ane man
okay we no player version
okay
tie show say na mu born from Ricardo Varas Adaruma my player versions Ricardo Varas na Adaruma
the bia na so ayesi
yes on the
the bia wo hia bibi
ono ne yo bia say o pese o fele gas o pe bibia atwa o de hu no obenya bia ma
Osanto Jesus
obibi oye bi
oye content creator
Osanto emaso amoase
emamoase ene say
o de babro for say efe bibi underwear
okay
and say mintimen call the locals say me call the locals na ra no pa de nchie na makoka ase bi obi ti bibi obebo kakra but so pese me famra local manu
sisi nkaminu ansan kamepe
Ricardo Varas eton ma pieto assault so OPG string OPD to krodasi ni bia OP ba ko na ye full cover no boys na jato so mo de mom girls no o ba de call boy ha na osisi na akọ shepi to kese bi obepa mo ken ye fe
na kura de epikura so shebi kura
yeah no omo from anti-pay ladies anti-pay ladies are not ready to go anti-pay ladies ready to go o say me wo man na fufuo bebra me ne omo di nkomo anu say me no me ye obaba eti no me hu baby girls na ya na manije the Ricardo Varas e ma mo ase OPG string so pe de ya ye we ni ade a na say no Ricardo Varas ton ma pieto sa na me pache bibi obi mo fa nche de anopa
me de me nkan bi o
o person order bi so ma madama de hia ne say sizes no ma na ho o ma ne ho a say SL L SSL ne de no say le man boss Ricardo Varas say boy no me yada no me pe hard working guys or me hustlers or ye hustler just there to ultimate point man no ntimi nkofie eno ane ha adwen but or ye hustler or bobra pa Ricardo Varas enche na ye from no so beba so
sir
I want to hear
o be wari ejawo
Ah, Ken Ansembe na obi be wire de na de midi bam so be wire.
Oh dabi na me fi sen ka wo de be dikan.
E competition ana.
Oh dabi na sukwa kuba bia wo twagu yi.
Me twen Jakarta. Jakarta wi a kwan ni mu aten. Na ma pa.
Obra pa ni mu are ye dia.
Dabi eyesa. Hu ne sefa ba bi lo.
Ene obeche.
Na wo Jakarta bu. Asembe na wo kai.
Amango as a president.
When I want yes, I'll put back as a president. Why? Ti be yo so on your day.
Paya
on your day.
On your day. Pawadia ya. What ya kwasha paya?
Me bra. Me kai sacrifices are why ya mame. Ne die paya why ya mamu asasu so meet me fa na chinya ne ma bi. Oho wo se mi nya abotrema no ti Jakarta chairman. O che 2026 ye na clear de no na kwan ni mu ntre. Emma me na me so membra na ne ma nye wi kama pa. Ensem ma no ne de de.
Ensem ehye mu.
Ensem ben.
Asmen kahwe.
Dabi hwe na wa nya ohu so obi aminim no obi abusua mu asem so wo ka bia. Ye careful.
Papa si.
Wa hwe ya benya se. Hey. Me mentor so no akobo ni di no.
Papa si.
Me chenkini bruta. Obi o kano kre evangelist ba kwa ma hu no kano kre pa no. Evangelist
Papa si. Empanimfo na omu di nkomo se bia hemfo. Na omuka se we nanunka emu ate nanunka wa emu ate ebika nanunka emu ate what you say
there's a hey me che atie mienu ebi ani pa nanu nda nanu ate
no we konkonsani
izaza
na so mutimi kan se omu di nkoma na obi abetenam omu ntimi enka se sori timpanifo mutimi kan se kwabreni abafia Kwabeni nti omo mpanyimfo omo tikwi pande obo se ba ku ya be fra yi mu a
ho aba
na no nka mu ate
ho aba o de be ko ken ye ko Saturday ye bi ye ko
meta se brother say so na ye be breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na nya da mu yompo am no nsemo ha ye Fakye TV edru Saturday say dia anopa no na ye bia mu hu ha na bia so ye kama mami enwamo India eno amendema wo say like no mercy football messiah me patron ne to no wo ram e wo India na obe spend this Saturday Sunday and a Monday as for India na me no kase eno me patro mami India fans omu kopemo Kolkata airport na omu ewo kamo me patro Messi no eno ukopemo airport wa na anu den utwa me patro eye heavy air fans massive air crowd and anu ekopemo ewo Kolkata airport ewo India amino ukase eno eni padomo Kenny Pane Dimrika, Ekopiemo Airport, Adaya, the football messiah, Messi Elba, Messi Air touch it down. And was your co coming on. No player coming to the par, Dimrika, because of Messi, Entinomo Elko, not me patro in some pinaba, Messi Atina Runisena Baye, me patro and 13 December, Urama. Kolkata opeho enwetu obeseram ewo me paito haida Robert also obeho na wasiako Mumbai and your 14th not me paito 15th a new day ho and obesha the Prime Minister of India obesha omanpanyin no na isa one bibia ye kama one adi nkomo na bia so ahwe Messi eno no na me pacho se Messi beshia opanyin bia me pacho oye Bollywood oye bigger star of Bollywood na your friend Sir Rook Khan me pacho se ohwa na yeso nyin paake to a oye obia one Messi esu epeshia na bia so ye kama eno ede eba na me pacho mami nya adwuma we ma organizer na odi Messi ko ye no wodi atudwa ese ohwe joya ani gia etima ba bepem India no oden se ohwe Messi aba na nipa dome wo India kronum no kira sampa omo eye adwuma pa omanu ayede na me pacho yensa ma me plane no Messi arrival abra plane ebesi ye airport na me pacho na arrival airport o free flight musi se the Messi onama wani Rodrigo de Paul any Luis Suarez enenam na omo free flight mu si na menya da January kama eso e de amamo na bia so atima ye fine eno e de eba ye jama breaking it down na ya touching it down eso e de amamo e wo dwumadie no so na me pacho ma me nwuram na menya adwuma eso emfa emamo ni nyina na se okro ekoram a me pacho ma me one Luis Suarez any opinion me pacho ni din e de Rodrigo de Paul me yenhwe omo so na yemfili kakra na ohwe omo so na apie no na bia so aye kama na me pacho ono omo nenam na sese ohwe babia no omo chante Messi a me pacho no so me ntie kakra
Alright, yeah, Bobo de na yet me to so kama party ya madia na che say we abrantia ye feni Leo Messi awaba ababe raba oto so ababe juma ewo ko kata orwari chemo Indian patama na ose niema eda ye party me mananra after so ababe du ya wapo modia hwe na rival no ne niema na erom no na ya dia ni chant no erom na supporters ni deda no mo ye Messi say you na feeling no na esiete Anti eno ye denra na chese kokukuru amo ko kata omo airport atumusa na no edempa we anso a ye won kofo ano mo nso etimoto sugina car so a na chese omo bomode etimi a chanting Messi ni dina na ano edi papa ni na nso rubber na eze fans no said omusi ye ewo Indian patamori adia na no edi an ye de honsem no eromu kama so edi ama na aboa na ntutu ye no ada ye etimi edi ama ye no eye Leo Messi na nso rwani echemo Indian patamo a bibibia eko kama pa so etimi edi ema wa ye de honsem no enso eromu kama so no etimi edi ama ye no eye de odwani echemo ekwa de ba ti say na supporters a omo nsu gina car so bi mutimoto so no na omo eye didi no Elti aloye na chese de jepiri tibia koso de honsem no ewram na po amane makoye peri amana supporters ni edida emedu baby hotel na ezelio Messi mo kokoko so ye no na chese wo se penyim ba ko ba eni on ba be kasasa ampa Messi aba wa ba bidu na mom no e wo so mo ma ne kwan ma ne rest kakra enti nya video no de to so a wo za ampa pimpa no na ni omo edi nkomo akra yanko ne enti ne kakra. Elti aloye komano ruani chemo enso wo Indian patama Japanena etimi akoso Leo Messi and also na rival no nyama edidam kama pe etimi edema no ewo ko kata na obano o join na o hwa atumusampa enyo no nko a ene etimi ebe Rodrigo de Paul and afiso no abranti ayefe Luis Suarez obunyina e kan bia nei no omo ehwe no maboama bibia akoyeda men to join ya on the video so ne daso anei ye bomode din komo kakra aye introduction a wodo na ma ye fili kakra ne resere nema esi ekoy
Sit down, everybody sit down. Fellow. We count to three, so we cannot read.
Elti aloye komodi dia jepiri tibia koso na ahwema wa Romo India ni na se ene abomode aye ni statue kese yese de luta e ma oti ye wo na otwe mu no e na ne omoko akwa convelia na okonyo no nko an ko ne Rodrigo de Paul and afi Luis Suarez so bunyina any teammate afi no maboa ema the Major League Soccer no orwani chemo USA Inter Miami for ajeresi o mana so eboa mane makoye pe tibera ba won to join na hwa o ma rival no na nas ama won so no o enjoy kakra o baba bidu ye no o renkofo na ebo no ban ne omo a na omo elidi omo na it also sampa indeed Leo Messi a fine player ne juma no obo no e ya de ano edempa ye mfio ne mbra ema me Romo EPL no na weekend yi yere matches a ejepene na etimi akoso na ne games a ebewra no say ni siete 3 p.m. no Chelsea ebo Everton Liverpool ebo Brighton Nov Albion and which no Burnley Boboko no ejo mo na so na 5:30 omni Fulham e dia boy ni 8 o'clock no Arsenal ni Wolverhampton Wanderers Boboko no and ebo ni nyam watch na matches a Romo EPL no Crystal Palace 2 p.m. no ebo Manchester City and 2 p.m. Corner Nottingham Forest so no ebo Tottenham Sunderland 2 p.m. ebo Newcastle United and West Ham United 2 p.m. no ebo Aston Villa Boboko no 4:30 Brentford omo and Leeds United Nibishia and Nyamboa Jordan big game eberum no 8 p.m. Manchester United so no and Bournemouth Boboko no and the ebebo ni ebeboa mane makoye pere amona Jimmy Carragher de emeza akwa no otra bebia na niema bi kopema na wasen akwa foforo etini area tumo osi no eba ki Boboko a ye form Everton say nei at least omo game omo ni Chelsea bobo no omo nya kra no e wo so omo ebo mo de etini nya draw na ebo amanema koye kama pa so etini ede emo omo ntu no osi ohwe ze no bebo mo de no omo match so mabo no omo etini nya wins na to aso mienu na aboa ama hihye no akoye kama so ro etini ede amo omo nti no enkomo aba betodwa ano edin ye papa na ebibia akoye so etini ede amo omo na Enzo Maresca na ne eze chofo komodidie no omo bisa no ze na brand no ye ne captain e friend Reece James no owo gidie se pe na hoden no ene se nema esietie no obetimi a start 3 games in a week na eno jeze obetimi aye na de etie ne ze oze oyobi a wo ne djuma no obo ne nema na oye na ogidi ze nkakran ise no ahoden no etimi aba edi on any day no ze Reece James akonya na eba amana baba be romo abo edjuma bo amantoto na timi akoyi area ma Chelsea a ono ogidi se 1 week no obetimi abo 3 games na aboa na hihye no adaye kama pa so etimi ede amomo na ntoto no so no etimi akoyi area amomo ma me enjoy Chelsea omo training ne kakra no apeniko na kokohwe na goalkeeper friend Robert Sanchez akwadi too much ye bo na wayi we ne ye de course wo Kobam ye bo na wayi yebo na wayi yebo na wayi echezampa ejuma no ye ne niam no diwre no eya ade ano edin a ebo ma ntotere koyie pa etimi ede ema no na Ghana ya ye de mu Josh a champion Edin Komori afane career no from Chelsea Academy anewaba ababe Ramo the youth junior and as a senior side boy jumere mo no sena nema eko etimiere man Josh ankasa ebo mode kasaye koba mecheche ni nsemo obabe join club no ogiri se baku mienu bia iri aboa mana rise ababe Ramo the senior side no nkomo no say na Josh a champion ebo mode die de che.
Any particular lessons you learned in the academy that stick with you to this day?
I'd just say just work hard and give your best. Every day, every training session, the gym sessions, even when I went to school here, I think all of it just to work hard and try your best.
How important was your support system in preparing you for the man's professional?
I think definitely my family and my friends, they're all really good, all supportive, but they also tell me when I need to do stuff better, so I think that's nice. Obviously to have a lot of friends in the team, to have good relationships with them and the coaches is always a good thing as well.
What advice would you give to fellow 19-year-olds at FPT University who are just starting out their careers in tech?
I'd say to enjoy it. I think that's the main thing. Give your best on whatever you do. Try your hardest. I think to understand that there's going to be ups and downs and it's not always going to be like smooth sailing. I think not to get too upset or too happy, I think.
Alright, ya know your command new what each man Ghana ni akwara your friend Josh Champon abomo de diari na boa man ya makoye pa etimi ere emo nyabo Chelsea omu game omo na Everton de bebo ni ochna pimpa your friend Tom Bradmel ono na refia ene appointing is obra emma meja mombo man ya intimi enkoye nyabo ochna Chelsea Everton game no yese va no pimpa friend Stuart Atwell ene eko akwaku ram na bibia ada de amomo na pimpa friend Thomas Bradmel ene is in the record in Chelsea game no wabo mode di no edi 5 matches omo areni ni nyina eboa mane makoye so no etimi ede emo ano edempa once again Enzo Maresca akasa utie ni nkomo di tuya osisto Kopama ene uramu a odaso enya pain e wo ne groin area ho a emze ha dwen kakra no gidi zen kakra niama be koye etimi ede amano no aba be jama boa ma niama akoye pere amano se the star round uramu a ya na niama nsheda ndeda ye etimi emfa ma boys no ezanze matches no ne sere niama esie ko no ya de ano edin boa mantutu no enkoye emfa momo no a Chelsea omo training no omo ye wo Koba no sere ma wo enjoy bi no ye hu se Wesley Fofana and afi Kopama omo nyina etimi join ni omo eboa ma niama deda ye pa etimi ede emo ye de won sesem no enso ewramu so no etimi ede amount yes prepare erisi etie Chelsea and afi Manchester City nyina a join race na ede Bayern Munich omo different than a contract no eba na we at the end of the season ne dini e Dayo Upamecano ede ye penisomra emma me ramu na ombebo ejuma ne bi na mboa mane man koye pa entimi emfa emma montie no e de aba be rama ano edi ye papa na ese Chelsea here zedne summer that season 2026-2027 no omeke kanema letimi edi abomo enya your official say at the age of 34 Oscar Aretai Nas man Kofo Enre Oscar the moment with Chelsea ni niama bia e ban the world football na we jana na so etimi aye na no na luta confirm ye de ma sa branti esi akan na okọ ekokobuhwe o Brazil mpatamo koya yese na koma at the age of 34 Brazilian your friend Oscar enso a retire na is a very video at Chelsea for ebo mode etimi area pay respect media man is say omujirize ojane na so a oboa manema akoye kama pa so etimi edi amomo na ntutu ede da di so no etimi edi amomo na bibia akoye kama so etimi edi amomo ntie no edi aba be roma ye boa man ntutu na akoye so edi amomo ye si Chelsea ne omu ye adwuma zo omu jesi nanim no sponsors ebebo mode aba be hairline sponsors edi amomo no ye si next season no so no omu jesi no checking nsa na omu didi di nkoma omu 2026-2027 season no obenya nkofo ebeba aba be sponsor na aboa ama bibia akoye so edi amomo still yara so jamo ewo EPL no ma Liverpool na me break here the mouth say Mohamed Salah ye de na kan squad any game against Brighton and Hove Albion weekend, you know, omoko akwa kobono na okay part of the squad. ne nyina ze ana slot after say back and forth nsema wodo na ewuram a ekokofa niema bi di ba ya na no edin ene said niema ndeda yie no yesi ne sala asa back to the squad ano edin pezi abaso body edu obabi a Virgil van Dijk ene wo se ko the man is as Van Dijk ebomodi emiti coach your friend Anna Slot eno ne no edi nkomo eno kache coach ne ze e won ze de sala nsem no koka na bonte no edija kakra babaron fanche no oye legend edema club no eni juma wabo ndede ama Liverpool no eye juma e wo so papa e dizi ne akwenya ba na e wo se sala ba e ba be join omo eni omo eye juma na che se wo se coach ni jutum no ma na kwan ma ne ba e ba be romo boa ma na makoye pa etimi edi emo monte no ye de aba be roma ano aye di ye papa e de honsem no e rama etimi edi ama Liverpool o ma so ye no ina Abrantia ye friend Milos Kekish edi nkomo on Liverpool na Liverpool nsema waka obaba be romo amfo ne sere niema esie kono se na Abranti e friend Kekish ebo mode de nsem no etimi edidan ye.
Yeah, I mean every game in the Premier League is tough. That's what I learned when I came here, and you have to be 100% focused every game because everyone can beat everyone. But I'm sure now that also after Inter game that we will be ready and physically, mentally, and obviously we play at home, and we have to bring back that feeling, that when you play in Anfield, you cannot play easy. So.
Altia no ye command or dia to ja baba be rama for now boadwuma or gidi se ba ku mienu bi ade a ne nyina mo na ehwe na abo ama ne makoye da man after no e dey bizarre ze ne competition with Andy Robertson no seni city ze Robertson ye senior figure ejuma wo body ama Liverpool no ya de wo so ye papa say ne no so no Milos Kekish ebo mo de nsem no etimi edi to dwamai.
Yeah, it's especially me, I always like to compete and show the best version of myself, and I think it's always important also, especially to have competition like Robo. Is you have to always, if you are playing good, if you have competition like that, you want to continue to do good. But if you don't have competition, then maybe it's possible you're playing top and then you start to drop, and then you need someone to pick.
Until no year commodity out to your chest and they say, oh boy, at the call when Nimana Mankoya. I was on you be on very good or teach over bois Nanemakoye pa etimi edi ama Mikel Arteta and so din komo etimi area for the title race zene Arsenal ebo modern Agile League and ebe called Manchester City and a Romo Liverpool and Chelsea say na Arteta and so din komo no edi ache.
Villa, the chances of winning the Premier League 6%, City 20%, Arsenal 72%.
Is that in the last 5 games or in
He's done so much for Liverpool, scored so many goals. City know how to win titles. Pep Guardiola knows how to win titles, and I think that's what it comes down to.
Until no year command people to your both teams and other teams in the United capable so more ebe German so abojuma weekend arabidu ke won say Gabriel Jesus back now on any day no attack likely so betimi abo Gabriel Jesus and Victor Yokeris abumana and also bomode di nkomana nchemu sei and ode mai
because Gabriel's quite versatile up front. Do you see a situation where you're starting games him and Victor? Yeah. And how strong do you think that would be?
Very strong, and both players probably like to play a little bit shifted to the left side, so and interchanging that position, something that we haven't had yet. I want to put an extra body closer to the box in central positions, something that that we can work on. So make sure that we keep them fit.
That's the Amuya commander Mikel Arteta abomoderi to yautiri oka na jeze any game no obetimi abomami no abomogidi se no eba ma animu no eluki very stronger ebo ama ne makoye pere mo yenya ne jeze Crystal Palace ayo maju se January Tottenham Hotspur ma brantia your friend Brennan Johnson ye bre so monsa be kan so mra emma me rom ne omo entimi ambo adwuma on the Brennan Johnson one fine player and you know eboa ma ne makoye kama pa etimi ede emma eni Tottenham Hotspur bobo no mugiri sese January no omo ewura me beboa ama ne makoye kama pa so etimi ede ama montiere ede aba be rama ano edin a ye de ho nsensem no enso ewura mu kama pa so etimi ede ama wa ho nsem no eboa ma tutu na koye so etimi ede ama montiere ede aba be to Manchester United on my brand here your friend Lenny Joro report ne jazene wako akwakoye donation bia yeze eye £1,500 eno di romo ni na yeze mami bi enya cancer na wenya no eya de ano edin papa na ogiri se ene sere ne mesi ko no eba ho a na wabomode etimi aya adoye to wabomode akoye sa adoye na ogiri se no ebo ma bibia akoye kama pa so etimi edi amomo na tutuye no enso adeda yeso etimi edi amana yetetete se Matthias de Ligt ora wenye pra kakra ba United for the week we no ombebo modern aye ntutuye bia ebebo ama ni pra na wenya no wetimi abantem na aba be jama boej mama ne makoye pa etimi edi ama club no tie no edi aba be toja yen romo the French Ligue 1 na yehwe sere nema esi etie nra ena match so no ehya ase Angers ebo kano 9 Manont etimu ba ko ne match se be run Stade Rennes ebebo Stade Brest ena fi Met ebo Paris Saint-Germain Paris FC ebebo 2 nyambo chna se ne sitie Olympique Lyon ebebo Le Havre boboko no AG Auxerre ebo Le Métropole Lyon ebebo Nice ena fi Strasbourg so no ene Lorient ene de bebo no Olympique Marseille 7:45 chna omoni AS Monaco ene be shia e game no edin ye papa ebebo amane makoye pa etimi edi amomo a ye de honsem no ewramu so no etimi edi amane ye so china Pogba se nei ofesi Olympique Marseille no or ye doubtful ni na ze Pogba ne nkotodwe no amze wa shase enya pains bi o ma eye sharp pains ano edin pa edize weekend omuramu ni AS Monaco ana Monaco ni Olympique Marseille di kwa kobo eni no yesi ebe den na se Pogba ebia ontimi ma mejamu nsia kan but according to report no almost say enya dia ano edin tie no ye dia aba be rama ye de ho nsem no ewramu so no etimi edi ama na aboa na hyehyɛ no akoye kama pa so edi ama ye de ho nsem no ewra na bibia so no etimi adeda ye kama so etimi edi ama ontie no ye nkoma aba be rama ye de ewra etimi rama okay this Moroccan international ni di no ye friend Wabi Kazri ono so a confirm me patcho I'll say at the age of 34 there is all Tunisian mon fancheme at the age of 34 Wabi Kazri a confirm say in association football no ontime to aso nsia kan ni bi na that come on o kan French yanko ni nkonko tie nsema obo de dijai.
C'est le temps pour moi d'annoncer la fin de ma carrière. Cette passion voilà qui m'a tant donné et à qui j'ai tant donné aussi. J'ai beaucoup d'émotions parce que c'est vrai que je pensais pas réagir comme ça. On en rigolait un peu tout à l'heure. Et c'est vrai que voilà, c'est une passion qui m'a tant donné que sans qui j'aurais jamais pu voilà être l'homme que je suis. Je remercie ma famille, mes proches, mes amis, les joueurs avec lesquels j'ai évolué durant toute ma carrière parce que j'ai eu la chance de côtoyer des top joueurs et
Artiamu commando Rwani Chema Monpe and afi Tunisian international friend Wabi Kazri and around Odin Komana Baba Betuja in association football. So Jilize Bibia, Bema Baba Baby, Naso Mamania, Bibia, I want dinner kwedu sunsun penanso nana yeme at the age of 34 no e wo so de pemna oko ekoko to aso e wo baby foforo na eboa mane mako yere ma no Spanish Premier Liga nra game back e so e wo San Sebastian Anueita Real Sociedad mo enjoy game no omo transfer bako e ma Girona e kokobo mu mienu a na no e dempa anti game no ene daso a mo enjoy no ene match se be run no senete 1 PM Atletico Madrid e bebo Valenti aboboko no Real Mallorca 3:15 e bo Elche na 5:30 no Barcelona enso ne club reform Osasuna ene be shia Getafe boboko no e bo Espanyol ene afinyambo chena Sevilla e bebo Real Oviedo Celta Vigo e bo Arete Bilbao ena UD Levante e bebo BR boboko no nearma de dia 8 PM ochna Deportivo Alaves almost be John Manaso no mo ene Real Madrid e dia boani na aboa manema koye peri amana niji sema ba Franco Mastantuano Yes, or 100% fit for Madrid gamer. Omoni Deportivo Alaves edebebweni onzem retianie onya problem kakra woni nantemo edene koko transfie kakra yesi na nigi semaba Franco Mastantuano fully fit obeba ababe jama boama ne makoye pere amana Madrid for na shorty laterals izaze okwame Alvaro Carreras suspended Trent Alexander-Arnold ononsuepra Danny Carvajal ononsuepra Felon Mendy ononsuepra Frank Garcia no also suspended edia ano edimpa yezene Madrid for no akwara kitwebi yedi no ye friend Victor Valdepeñas reported jeze e likely say anra against Deportivo Alaves no ebi Alonso bema akwara ne chance no aba be jama boa amane ma koye pa etimi edi amom na ntoto no etimi akoye kama so edi amom ye players ni nyina ka boma omugiri so omo na nkase ye mfonso Zeye Brimu Alonso a fa baby no enyeye edi omo ne pempa na hye di nkoma yes on any day no omo jiri so mbe back no na omo deliver na aboa manema akoye kama pretty era momo exams already no said no na ye didi nkoma bi break any man no yes Don Florentino Perez aka e da chomo say enye coach no nko ane problem no uye player either over performing and answer consequence means so ha onso no obe face ntia no de aba be rama empoa ma ne makoye pa etimi de emawa honsem no ade a ano edin ye papa na ne ya hu se Ellen Holland abomodi an the latest post awaye ewo IG no post e be say confo ready means to it ni na no any say the days with Dortmund no and no Holland baba be postia ya hu se no ne Jude Bellingham hu se na no de ya and now we said niema besie tie ne die Eroma na jeze boama ntoto no ekoyi kama pede ma me pacho mama me Ellen Haaland ne post no mom na ye hwe said niema besie tie ne die Eroma eboa ma niema koyi pa etimi edi ema ne ade anto post no we bizaze Haaland na de no waba be post no zo enye hwe etoda o akonya se de o peso post bia no onso utimi post ntie no edi aba be Roma munsem no ye di Eroma so etimi edi ama Madrid for na deny Zenya no kreda so mo ne Zinedine Zidane edin komo se debi no on sign bra ema me fo mudwuma no omo chese no krebia enim na sansem na ebobo ede ba no enya de sen komo twitwe bia enso Eroma ye di Eroma timiera mana metetete se Kylian Mbappe yani Anthony Rudiger ebe make the squad na Madrid be ko akwa against Deportivo Alaves in exam so mu fima omugiri sade no ya ade ano be die papa etiniere amom na de reto so no ozezi ne Ellen Holland akwa follow adagula di ko for ka say na no crochet go no ne celebration ne chese Santiago Bernabeu ho no akwani nya ho debi a obepeso obeba ababisi akanti ne ya wa sha se posti niam bia eboa ma ne makoye pa etimi ede ema ono ane ho ne Jude Bellingham na osan follow adagula no na echeze ampa ebia debi no onyo beba aba beboa ma ne ma akoye kama pa ede ama no goal esu edi nkomo o say time na Toni Kroos esi akadema Real Madrid no na team ne more balance eno ne ma Jude Bellingham no nya ni ro papa etimi aboba ne no ni ho no amaniema aye BC Barca etimi ede ama club no tie no ede aba be Roma ano ede a ye di Eroma etimi era ma Tico Madrid sisi yanka so ma brand na friend na wo Molina no amo peno no munjai izanze boy no monton no amonjo omugiri se Molina ejuma na obono ne performance a wadani di no yese club no so omugiri pa ewo mu so obehwe na wabo ejuma na abo ama ne ma dadi ere ama mame Osasuna omo touchdown ewo Barcelona na omo touchdown ni ere omo ne Barcelona na edebebo eni na abo ama ne ma koye pa etimi ede ama club no enjo ma rival no na ne ore a wenjo ebo ma bibia koye ere ma Barcelona omo kate efe Ronald Araujo ye catch us Abrante and say mentally physically onye fit and dine wo so ko ekokokoko bompaye ehwese ne niema esi ekwede ma no ampa okọ ekokura mu Israel patamo enano pe ya 7:00 AM na jeso Orlando ye enso ewo Barcelona airport ato ko ekokura mu Tel Aviv no entiere aba betuya yeso ruwari chemo Europa fia o player ya Tony Jesse dodo pa Lami Yama ezanze nkofo cheke no omo dege no eno ready JC number 10 na o sheri ejumere ma Barcelona na yesi robine no ene JC number ni no anasi JC ankofo abomode etimi aboa mane ma koye pa etimi edi amom ntiere edi aba betugere wonsem no ewram so no etimi edi amao na tutuere so etimi adadi na no Luta ye news video ma se goalkeeper your friend Andre Mark ter Stegen ya dia waba back omo se niema de Barcelona omo Copa del Rey game a omo ni CD Guadalajara ze neino ono na beda na se nyo ono na beda na be cheze ze bi mo kekanka ze oyete goalkeeper ere yesi Hansi Flick akede ache no se in order no o hihya na jezo na Barcelona third goalkeeper ba mum no omo so omo hwese bibia edede de likely say bia o hwese de nema ACL corner ebi obeba na against CD Guadalajara no wa baba be de maboa ama nema koye pa etimi edi ama no upon the return no omo say or consider say neino obere na watra no wabo edwuma de ama club no ntimo a report ne nanam say anhwa obefi club no mu January akọ edwuma etimi era ma team foforo no eyade a na cheze enye nokre ojiri so betra na wa fight for the position no na ebibi akoye pa etimi edi ama omontie no edi aba betodwa ye de ho nse no erom kama pa etimi edi ama o etiere edi aba be ram na unze na no luta story bi say Al Ali ewo player bi ni di no ye friend Hamza Abdul Karim na small boy no Barca for pen so mra ema me join omo ne omo gbo edwuma na say na Ali for na ye no ye say omo benya enka transfer no enka Barca for say omra loan no beba no omo mfa option bi anhim say akwara no omo ebeto no na omo say Ali for na catch omo so omo ni piska kese a omo gidi se beboa na bibia akoye timera ma boy dey as a boy no a great player edine say Barca for pena omunjai pepesem no omo mra ni mu na nkomodi de bi wo ho a omo hwe na omo ndi na bibia ende da yeso etimi emfa ma omo yenro mo the German Bundesliga eno age bako etimi ekoso Union Berlin ebomiensa ema RB Leipzig boboko no etimi etimu bako highlight no de to so na wo hwe a otumu zampa na ye good game pa eni matches a na jepeni ewrom no Borussia Mönchengladbach chomo ebebo Wolfsburg boboko no Eintracht Frankfurt so no ebo Augsburg NFC Hoffenheim omobebo Ambega SV St. Pauli ebo FC Heidenheim na Bayer Leverkusen so no ene FC Köln boboko no ene bebo ni ochna matches ebero no Freiburg ebebo Dortmund ena Bayern Munich so no ebo Metz boboko no Werder Bremen ebe German so no mo ni Stuttgart so edi aboani na aboa amane ma koye kama pa so etimi edi amomo a ni na mo no ye de won sesem le rama etimi rama de terrace a matches e no so ewramu weekend ni no ba ko ekoso leche ehye ba koma pizza enso entimi ante ene de bi no Torino ebo Cremonese Parma enso ebo Lazio Atalanta ene Cagliari boboko no ene bi hya bo chena Milan ebo Sassuolo Fiorentina ebo Hellas Verona ena afi Udinese Calcio bebo Napoli Genoa ebo Inter no ye 5 p.m. na afi no 7:45 no Bologna enso bi Joma na so no mo ene Juve boboko no edi aboni ntia no ye di aba be Roma no edi mpa Roma Ilia report ne bobo de ba say Ruben Loftus-Cheek consider senior de dia January and Robert system kakra ezanze Milan no o checking the playing time na chese swati ware year 2026 Mexico Canada US World Cup no onye bi nko and the former Chelsea midfielder Ruben Loftus-Cheek consider say no berena wefi ono akọ jama bo edwuma manema akoyi kama pa etimi edi amomana reporter efi ili whereby na chese the Crown Prince edema Saudi Arabia pay friend Mohammed bin Salman yes oye ready say ne obebo modern etimi involve no ho in Juventus na ne wabo modern na fa ni sika sema abo manema akoyi pere amana wonse komodidie no echeso so ready say ne obetimi ato shares wo Juve mu say na be boa na omana ba be new partners a betimi invest na bibia akoyi kama pa so etimi area momo yes Inter Milan so no consider say nema didadian ebia January be kodwama so na omo ahweso omo sabeka right back bia obeba ba be ramuna wa ba be boa manema akoyi pa etimi edi amomo ntiero ye dia aba be ramuna nyina ze yes Denzel Dumfries o check here ni agent ne nkomo didi no and real season 2026 no boy no ebebo modena wetimi efio akwakura obi fofo no echi no kra no omoze ne recovery no yade aye slow kakra ne nyina mo no mugiri se emmo amantoto ye no enkoye so no entimi emfama no era no do wani su chema Davidi Fratesi ene no Interfor no abomodem awfa ni new contract se won extend until 2030 enjamu ne mbo manema nkoye pa emfa emano de etia ne ze yes midfielder se ne current situation won Inter no enya de esenini eje ho enti ogiri se wo so hwehwehwe ma na ohwe no be make move bia ebeboa manema koye pa etimi edi amomontie no edi aba be rama ano edi ye papa ye den sensem ne rama etimi rama Ghana ni ba ye friend Tariq Lamptey ene ze na no ada game a ekoso wo ba Fiorentina ne Dynamo Kiev edibo ani ewo UEFA Conference League no omo se eka kete gama Tariq Lamptey enramo stadium na me se nkomo no ade ano eden pa ne nyina zo omo se odu no stewards na ewo ne security staff no omo hu se Tariq Lamptey edi te se Ghana ya no omo ye no ayese o kwan na we piano kakra ayese o kwan na we piano kakra ayese o kwan na we piano kakra na de bo aye pa na ze na Fiorentina omo fans ni bi wono no omo ze na mo no munim na eye right back ni na wapra Asia na wanya no TV friend Tariq Lamptey oye Ghana ni na obode ma ye team no ntimu nja no nkonkɔ ebie players ni bi na omo se sa ene we de ebo ye nim no edi eza na no de kokowura ma na no edin a ye do won sesem ewura na boa mane ma koyi kama pa etimi area ma na bibia enso etimi adeda di so etimi area ma na Messi sensem no henya de keto akra nas mamehwe Kolkata anopei urum ewo stadium a sere ne Messi eko asata no pei omo stadium no zi akaze Leo Messi ababa be romo na wa mama enjoy feeling ne kakra na ma hu sere tutuye ne isi etie ne niema eko re nkofo akwa say na feeling no isi etie Kanti wede asata no pa ni no orwani chema Kolkata orwani echemu ewo the Salt Lake Stadium anope die ejepini Ronald Zampa omo edidi pa na fan bako eze wa travel from Nepal and ababa be ramu India just say obeba no ababa Leo Messi keke enti orwani chema mo anamu biza se oba ababa be yeden ewo India no we no say ade the GOAT tour no na is the greatest of all time tour no and you know what Japan ababa be rama yes say 4 cities and ne obaba be ramu ewo India mpatamana boa amane makoye pa etimiera moment Kolkata na jese hone kan bi na baby it say Hyderabad na afiso no Mumbai baby it is a new day hodina no yade a Messi ebebo modern etimi ewramu na boa amane makoye kama pa etimiera moment no kan bi and no the ewramu ntiwe no the GOAT tour greatest of all time and abomodie to said a fan bi efi mo Nepal ababa be rama oba no ababa ejumadi na aboa amane makoye pretimiere amano no ade ano edin a ye de ho nsem no ewrama timiere amantu we de oye na eze we ne fans na ebaba be ramo ewo the Salt Lake Stadium o Kolkata and also massa light tin a omo ba daba be ramo na omo ahwe na aboa manema adaye pa etimi area ma Leo Messi ntie sa pepe ena mun komo no esi etie de ho nsem no edan wo etimi area ma nti Leo no the greatest of all time na wo say say nei no obaba be ramo India kofodo do na eko akwakohwe no na aboa ma ne ma de ye etimi area ma renko Facebook na menkenkan messages kakra aba be ramo ansana ya dan ho aba na afia bidwafo no aba na no pedi omo wo no ene nsema wodo na no omo nso edi aba be ramo kama pa etimi edi ama na ntotoye no enso etimi adeda di so no edi ama wo ahwe anopa eti wa join here live on Fakye TV on Facebook no Fakye TV o join here wa bomodin like wa share wa comment na niam adeda di nso etimi edi ama na on your WhatsApp line no 0207543637 0207543637 na boa na niama de ye pa etimi edi amamo kama pa so on the WhatsApp na say Facebook page no menhwe na menkenkan messages kakra ababa be ramo etimi edi amana yenhwe na yanku anim na niama ende da ye printimi afama ma ozeni Maxi you Boatin ne di ono so edi aba be ramo say no obo de ereba eba be dan ye o say okay ma you Boatin Nadia Rosie, good morning. Watch you live from Spain. Special greetings to MZM Intimate to us all. And there was Samuel Kojo Usu. I'm Sammy Tuga. And I like your show a lot. Special greetings to MZM also a political week kakra. Any idea? Other ones say run on. Stephen Baffo, I was the best sports TV host of the year. Greetings to all friends in Takwa and watching live outside Ghana. Your boy Modiadeba, a baby Ramu, enono, enane, yensu yerena, yetini akenkeri amemeze minya network issues kakrabat. Merena ma clear nina, if you're na boa, na bibi adedina, yetimi akoye nimnaniama, akoye kama peri ama. Michael Mano Adeata, MON-FRI Fakye Sport, fantastic show ball standard. More update from Chelsea, FC. This is Takrade Avaru Murata, AK Blue is the color, football is the game. Now, Benjamin, good morning, King Luther, and Chief ABOU DIABY. You people are doing a great job. Wasiu Adams, ABOU DIABY, this morning, you guys are doing a great job. Keep the fire burning. I'm watching the show live and clear at Ofori Kumbuno East. Wasiu Adams, AK Foreign News, former student of the Chimanjakon Community Day Senior High School. This weekend, Man City Barcelona and Asante Koroko to win. Maybe so say good morning, Abu. I'm watching live from Kumasi. America, Liverpool is winning this weekend. And finally, our most talented player, Franvet, is going to score. Kwejo Babs, good morning. Abu, DIABY United for Premier. And Gabriel Kumi or say, good morning, bossman. Please update me on Arsenal. Biaga. I wish my darling club Liverpool all the best and watch you live from Akima Safo. And Estai Abu, you too much. With Junior, Fire Mojino, Dura Bantuma, Bequeen Single. Good morning, Odebaye. Kojo Asamoah Monday Destiny. Good morning. I hope you are doing good. I'm Destiny. Watch you live from Jacobu Habitat. And Nana Benjamin Love Mojino Odebaye. Asuotiano, and I say Asuotia Pele. Also, please, Fakye TV, help me campaign for the DIABY. Coming back to the Black Stars. Emmanuel Duku, also well done, guys. Watch you live from UAE. Barcelona all the way. And I feel Obed Kwabna Mafo. Luther couldn't come again. I say some small issues. Bintine was say or concheni adiana meba. Ebabe to us with me. Opoku Sylvester, the best sports ever. Presla or say good morning. I'm watching you live from Osu and I feel my own honorable Sule Bobo. Good morning, champion DIABY. Watching the show live from Tepanyin and Susu. Fatah Wadam, great show. Keep the fire burning. And Daniel Anafo. Good morning, watch you live for Bogatanga. MON-FRI Samed Opondan Kan Jr. I'm a spiritual DJ from Semfi in Asante Bekwai. I'm watch you live and I'm a piano salifu. I watch you live from console and I'm also Kwabna Baron, MON-FRI, Obed Kwabna Mafo, Luther, why me pacho, ne ho denye issue serious biya, but them say Bakum you be also call for my ba Ebabe Ramo Dennis Afun. I'm Dennis watch you live from Western North and I feel Cremento Cantona. I say what did he go to do then? I'm a Kano, they go to Tono and the Ramo India and crew and I'm Mantamu Makumako 9 and Obebo Modi Ramo Kofi Ajima Blackman. Good morning, watch you live inside a pig farm Accra or also Edifiedeba Ebabe Ramo other ones are and also Ababe Ramo Dudona so the bar Yebenia Kinkan Netini Ediama Gilbert Kumi as a boss man a good win for Indiana FC yesterday. Fatah Wadam great show, keep the fire burning and a Mario Kiaban Jr. Good morning, Mr. Abu. You are fantastic. I always enjoy watching Fakye Sport and I love this program so much. Today it's my birthday and I pray for Killer Force, the Air Force team in Takrade. This weekend, second division match day, we will win our game to celebrate my birthday. Please read my message. Mario Kiaban Jr. Happy birthday in call. Antimi Mfama na Nyamisha on the Opibia Embramu Mfama. So 020-754-3637. Medano, Mebape, Abiyafone Bana Diaka, Yeri Atwaso Diamamo, Yeba Sisia. Juma. Yabo Juma kama pede mount to join here. Or Kunya Sobe join live on a Fakye TV na Niama Kuyepa. Eddie Amam on Facebook Oba. Fakye TV wa follow wa like wa share. We jam we see the Escobar. Good morning, Abu. Watch you live from Accra Broadcasting. And I love your show. I started following you since Brekum. Shalom, my friend. Achepa. Yeah. Almost 20 years from Shalom Radio. Achenyene. Escobar. Medasepa. Yoboku Junior. Good morning, on the bar. Epa Bibra Munia Dia. Mevena. Making Kaway Sofia. Na Yekuya. Good morning, Abu. And your crew. Was a Irish world champion, the best of luck today. Chelsea, Everest, Jene. Now Liverpool is winning. Good morning, guys. Biaga, Akim Asafo. I'll say thanks, Fakye Sport, for the week edition of the fantastic sports news and update. Today, my darling club Chelsea will all means grab all 3 maximum points from our opponent to our enemies, KTI, from Kontana and whatever, ABOU. I'll say the world champions as the right-hand warrior and his eternal striking partner, all stepping forth together on India soil, Kolkata, just because the football capital of the world. History is unfolding right in front of us. India just got its moment of a lifetime. The king has arrived, and Obomodi, it made good to New Sunday. Good morning, Abu. Keep the fire burning. Chelsea will win by 3 goals to 1 against Everton. And extend my greetings to the Blue fans. Watch you live from Sevi. Tano Club, Edo Di Fiereba, ABOU. And our results. Good morning. I will watch you live from Akomadan. Fakye Ujana Sokumo. More fire from William Kede Jr. Akomadan. Edo Di Fiereba, ABOU. My name is Bosori Adabo from Kwabre Bosori. Today, Chelsea will win by 4 goals to 0. You guys are doing a great job. You're not ready, and our results. Good morning, Abu Dhabi, and a Fakye Sport. This is Aruna from Asaman Kesi. I reach Barcelona, City, and Artufo all the best, and also wish the downfall of Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Krobia Kumase, Asante Koroko. Good morning, Fakye Sport. Good job. Ronaldo's haters are in India and more than the whole world basketball fans. And it's a big message. Yeah, they are special. They are more there.
Alhamdulillah. What do you want?
Let's move here. Near my kama pa.
Namiadum. Me call me ya no play na here. A spicy at me mood this morning.
Why is it good? Is it good?
Very good.
For me no one.
Wo bon mu kakra.
Sa.
So won be na call if.
Yeah.
Emo na empire. Sam behenema. Alright.
I'm born Kakada, my chances are 15%.
Oh, a bit maybe 60%.
My chances are
a bit maybe 60%.
That means you may have a ball near bread.
The point we didn't
Matthias. Bobby Robu Kakre, na yanko, Amazon number, now you win at the end.
Honey, and charge of one Yama, but you did say, will be a whole year. Man, summer for an idea. Good morning, we did this away. My home message. Yeah, fine. Penny, the wedding commobile matches for Honia, but before we get to the games, Mundia never Basso, Yamadman last year. Oh, the 3 respected nations, Mexico, Canada, and then United States of America. Before see a World Cup, and Yamana surround the World Cup at Dawson. Now, after see a year draw the year, the conversation, the discussion, the narration, everything prior to say even next year, and say I can't copy ticket prices, and they say Ochina see, and they say Ochina see. There's an interesting development in the ticketing now. Now, as a matter of fact, say FIFA and fan and see for man, you careful. Adena Yatautin is the best World Cup. And I said it here, I think this week or last week, said, Oman, careful, will end up recording attendance and what stadium are from. Now, these 2 people on your screen, they are most influential people at the moment when it comes to World Cup. You come out, you say, Uriah President Gianni Infantino, and then American company Donald Trump. I believe that FIFA, he said, this is the opportunity to cash out a lot. America, Maya, football nation, for them, they even call it soccer. Whether you call it soccer, you call it football. World Cup, and the most prestigious sporting event we are saying. An open event it drew the entire world come together to rally behind the tournament until its conclusion. In the 50 started competition in June, July, everybody expects March there should be a game, attendance, and a face to the Zilla and woman in the also. The FIFA president said something. Time and normal air draw the same. He believed that matches now World Cup and Arsenal. As soon as they say Super Bowl America for no mobile. A chain NBA for the ball Mukrum one. Time be a two league masses. If these things are going to be true, you will need the numbers at every venue or game to make sure that it speaks volume, it speaks value for tournament. Because Super Bowl, see a born nipa 100,000 and the anticipate here. You know 100,000 the facility. See about NBA gamer, you clearly could see that much be a full to capacity. But in this case, how are especially when we have a case study in our hands. See about the FIFA Club World Cup, most of the games not a empty venues and you. Yes, match now, especially when smaller clubs. Now the picture on your screen. One of the FIFA World Cup, as a Club World Cup gamer. Yes, sure. You could count a Nipano. If you give me time to count and go forward, in this picture, or more than you could clearly use about a minute or even 30 seconds to count and go forward. Now, one, it tells you that now attendance. From now, if they roll the next picture for you, this picture now account. This is 2022 World Cup Qatar. Where you go for or my queue. Park is correct ball. They are not even at the stadium, but you clearly could see for Doma. No more a line, so I'm person of World Cup. I've said this year before, and I'll repeat. Could the even difference between 2022 World Cup and the 2026 World Cup, because say proximity, not a very vital. When you go to Qatar, World Cup now over host 2 years, from one venue to the other, you will not last 1 hour, another 2 hours. No, set time if one match ends, not even 30 minutes or 45 minutes before another game starts with different venue. You can watch 2 matches from 2 different stadia without having any hinges. But America, the hinges are. We've not been to America before, but internet at that room, we understand and we know from even Philadelphia to Ohio and now Boston. You know the distance and then them. Not the talk of say fly area free, maybe Cincinnati, and go Toronto in Canada, Aqua game, and now over Mexico City, Aqua game. So it makes it very difficult. Traveling in Kuano, something that to World Cup will be you need to make sure say finances should be forced and then some bad they down and watching FIFA assign a cab we say Sikasana or edge gate and almost sign up the ball up Sika and so essay yet Yawit in Sibia. Now Emra so NBA gamer or more a boy ticket prices no Kwakuna and Renji. The LA was and the category it was semi-finals in NBA. A free $90 to $120, and no crowd near the highest are not Ubenya at the NBA semi-final. But in this case, now image not what they told us so I want the air say to say the Amoa. World Cup ticket, where cheapest ticket for England. Our games are available. Now England game are over against Croatia. $198 for the cheapest ticket. What it means is that the medium, the and then the highest now Oberton. There are some Oberton even $500 for one match. But Ubenya England against Ghana, $164, and they're the cheapest. England Panama, $164, and they're the cheapest. Over round of 16, if England qualify for round of 16, our cheapest ticket have been $175. Round 16, $220, and then the quarterfinals, $508 for the cheapest. Semi-finals, $687, and then finals, $3,124 for cheapest ticket. Oh, can you know, if Opeson England matches, we England need the England man bet my boy could do finance. No show games are cheapest price alone. You will need £5,240 before say Ubet England matches. Adabraka. Convert £5,000 Fabra Ghana is seeking. Say even dollar, but that dollar I say now 10 cities no. $5,000 is giving you around 50,000 Ghana cedis. So what the air pounds are, what it means is that you will need over 600 million in excess for only tickets. As will be a England man or match roll Ghana ticket no. I think I sent Ghana a ticket. The matches now. You say one. Ghana prizes 450 for category 1. Ghana first match against Panama. Category 2. $380, and then the last one now be the HM $140. I need the cheapest Ghana against Panama. Now convert $140 into Ghana cedis. Who free Chroma correct Ghana match against Panama? And no crowning show that the high profile match now. The lowest are you need around 1,600 Ghana cedis to purchase a ticket to watch Black Stars against Panama. Who will be an officer where the medium, the medium ticket. You will need 4,345 Ghana cedis. And then the highest, you will need 5,145 cedis before. Say, Ghana against Panama. Now come and see Ghana against England. $600 for category 1, $430 for category 2, and then $220 for category 3. So Ghana against England. So opposite from the cheapest a 2,515. And so when you be we know World Cup now here say there are some of the matches we were football enthusiasts, football loving fan. Naturally, we want to watch those games. You will be so what you will need the fans of those respective nations. So matches. Typical example, Ghana Panama match. Ghana, any England, England for never Ghana. There are some other countries who also want to watch some matches. At least they will troop in Abatotic. They will back for Ghana against Panama. Aside Ghana for any Panama for a year woman. The likelihood is the Unya football community that do on board somewhere. How do you price this outrageous amount of money and expect say Agopramano Ubenya Amanaboma? Now the certain is open your friends Zoran Mamadani, Mabedi Nkomo Ewa time and not all present Ubenya Mayo Ewa New York City no. Or can say obey now from the Bia Quenby or Befaso to make sure the ticket prices for a bit member from now we need ticket maybe New York City or no and a year mayo. Tiena sama waka or say what your email a hold Ediama Adam Mayos are or more American. What email you na try and send common strategy bia bet media any FIFA Donald Trump akasa na chaotic ticket prices also and for now Adam Mayos now was sending mail the amount it looks like Obia the one part responding to the mail Obia is unconcerned Yanko boy ball FIFA for na your madie Donald Trump and then call for your madie at the end of the day if care is not taken at the end of the tournament they person for now he's setting an example say let's assume in the group game in Dallas can you sell 72,000 tickets between 140 to 540 in Houston for game like Saudi Arabia and it can vary the aircraft match against Saudi Arabia now say turn tickets for $140 to $450 for a capacity a funny paper 72,000 into the first picture I gave you. So the Nehemiah aircon until FIFA sit down and understands it. Tournaments now, yes, in YouTube say we are lucrative, we are the biggest of it all. Yenya 3 nations, 3 rich nations. As a matter of fact, I will be able to know. Say if care is not taken, we will get matches do a while 72,000. Our where the CEO Club World Cup attendance are even it does not sell properly. For the tournament, it I think that the earlier FIFA sit down and understand the tournament now on Mabustuno, or and also more or minor or urban or for to come and enjoy the tournament. Then say you better outprice it the amount of money I want to get at the end of the day. The overmatch in now total ticket for $50, $60, $90, not 72,000 seater capacity, a bomb man. You get more money than selling it $140 to $450. Not even boy, you know, even in the 30,000 M1. So I think that marketing wise, FIFA need to look into NDMA 1 or 2 in order to make sure say a hyper walk up and say every year free. But at the end of the day, you be not your sign a jeopardize everything based on the amount of money you charge like gating. Not comfort man. Now there are conversations in the because England for it be say Omujidi said the near FIFA episode we use tournament in the air cash cow. Among the baby or my they want to milk the ordinary citizens and now say football having fans on the baby into a mode and yadia on the force. If you reduce on the they will say to him, sit behind their television set. No, Mary. Now listen to Graham. Graham said, an absolute nightmare for real fans. I don't want to say I'm going. You shoot the word no. I didn't change. You say if you want to know, but now I could sika akwa games are of course and so then you but watch football for so many years. Scotland for me say work at 28 years ni. Scotland are qualified. Ono Scottish ni. Opeso ko no ko Scotland match. O say omra no metua sorry to say using the S word. O metua outrageous amount of money. Enfan ko ne mind. Zeal ne passion na e would mu you are letting him miss that at the end. The earlier FIFA sit down and understand that baby there are so many things that yen never person walk up maybe. And yen say so let's reduce it, let's make things a bit comfortable for ordinary citizens on the banner. Now on the tournament will be out, they're better for all of us. Now moving from FIFA any among common that means the matches are ever so weekend. But before that, and okay, Andrew we crampo and the man chief who said Mohamed Salah has been recalled to Liverpool group for weekend game Basu and say okay kind yema abba from Andra and you bring by this time. I think that the interests of the two parties have been served rightly. The interest of Mohamed Salah, the interest of manager friends Anna Slot, so rightly. I think that at this point Liverpool and a winner. When I say Liverpool a winner, these are two architects and matter for Liverpool. And as Slot is the manager, Mohamed Salah is an important figure in the Liverpool setup. And he said, "Yes, I saw you in your talk. Yeah, or not every baby. A genius here. Salah, I want a fashion. I want Liverpool dress. We see a post here, but he's a big boy in dressing room. I want a fashion. And as Slot and a manager, there are some people who also belongs to Anna Slot caucus. Most especially the new boys now are mobile and say, the moment there is division, it does not help club progress, especially when Liverpool season has not been the best at Amope. And the best thing I need to mention is after the meeting, whoever need to say I am sorry will do the I am sorry. Whoever need to explain things to the other say, look, I think I'm also sorry for not treating you one or two ways. Need to also do that. Before Andra, there was a secret meeting in West London. Mohamed Salah Ekushia Jordan Henderson, the former captain of Liverpool, provided the pictures as we meeting media about. In that meeting, Mohamed Salah Ekushia Jordan Henderson, we've been told, according to the Sun, that Jordan Henderson acted as the mediator to make sure that he will let Salah understand that look, the last 8 years. There has not been a single individual in Liverpool who is most important than you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we believe that egos any year may be 80 mission, but let everything slide. And Kwadani Biwa or he look up to you as a role model. We don't want you to leave Liverpool on a bad note or Chinabi. Say, oh, but we're here, with smiles on your faces. Go meet the manager. Whatever you need to tell the manager, tell him. Let's smoke the peace pipe. Enjoy your Liverpool days until time I will fall. Say you are done. You want to leave. You live as a hero. Anytime you are about Anfield, you are welcome. The Liverpool. Who say who be free Liverpool? Abra Liverpool team no Emma proper goodbye. And Mo Salah also the side of the story no mu and Emma Umuwie, you know, everything was in order. And then Okogosia and Aslot, the captain of Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk, was also in the meeting, who also spoke to the two parties. Said, look, yen say Asumbiemra, two parties start on Mwasi. Many that no invite boy no ever come. As to send it, Mohamed Salah ever started game no, and now be free bench about Kuku. It is up to Uru friends and Aslot to decide that. But from where I sit, and said that we went near my team, you know, they will let Mohamed Salah start the game and no major come and act on the AFCON. Just to make sure, say, the atmosphere is okay. Assembly anyway.
But where's the sun in the future?
From baby Amity, and they said I don't think anything will change. The last time I said it here, said Mohamed Salah a corner. But after meeting and Niemana Akosum, I think that even Salah every free level for any January, baby, it's a very summer. The moment he leaves January, we will create another unnecessary stories any ever. The Salah that I know, anyhow, I Liverpool are respecting on. I think that you also do them the honor. Yes, is and you say team no share down function, you know. If the results are coming, there are some things that I remember they deny the Akufom. So I hope that and you'll be minutes, maybe about assume you will start scoring.
At the honor, I'm a problem. At the launching to say, DIABY, age are catching them, my baby. And semester matches to send them born affairs in you. We also may know what you make from community shell on a Kokubeka and catch us a born America. I don't know,
these things happen anyway. So you coach, I think that Nassau did not handle the situation well. You said the player down. Let him understand the attention when needed, what he offers the team. But what Giant is, he's a big boy.
All humanity
exactly. Let him understand. Exactly. But he's a human. So what Giant is, I know one carrier and China. And also, let's start to think too many things. I think that I know the escalate here.
I was young boy, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it on then?
So, Tom, my mouse. So, crack and also say, Puto Dacho.
Latest update about it.
Yes, it is.
I know the India G string now.
Yes, it is. The Biao will be apart from people I want to be your bright, yes, you will be out. But no permanentia a Musawenga. When I see with the Musawenga ventures. Jesse Papa ni buta Papa don't care what I be Musawenga. Too far one work I could pay Biatona. The Biatimia Kama. Puto knows who get for KGT Dubai.
I'm all two good them out.
My two with them are to now hold there yet they talk you do there. I said when I was okay if I got to be told me my two people no good them now.
I don't want to go on.
And talk in two people there.
You say your order.
I order now my size. Yeah, in fair near their bro. Tomorrow baby gets it the birthdays number some you were there fast a flower in net near their dinner. I in fair the amount. Why?
Thank you, see you.
Oh yeah.
I feel better with the boys with Matt to be a check.
Oh, of course. So I make sure I'm back to Dubai. And I said, yeah, say you visual to be able to be on as well. You will go road the other.
Well, last time I could be
Jerusalem, where they? Where they? Banyo. Go AFCON the Bible Basso. Bawe Premier League, name say teams need be best for Omoja or players. I'm on me about AFCON. I say, but so she mu pa dia. Ruben Amorim sooner or sooner. And yes, soon I say Timmy Susa. You get problem when I say I won the Super Sunderland won the Super. If you look at Sunderland squad, no, I name the teams in Ketwani need that squad or more DNA there. No, best I lose close to like 5 players ba AFCON. Got 5 players pass will be losing. I'm na ba AFCON there. I think so more pa na ya there. AFCON ever bono be affect you. Manchester United has 3 players. So I think the Ruben Amorim Nyanto was here. But we also can't be na be doing come say e duru mribia in the Premier League na nkasa per se no aya na amanfo nhyada mpe yen African players are in their national teams omoye campaigns omunim bo ne bo no tinu ya na yempe wo mo because Gwagu, if you have someone like Mohamed Salah in your team or Sadio Mane in your team or so to speak Nicolas Jackson your mobile players or more Africa or more national teams or more in your team but could definitely when it gets to AFCON period ube ja mama mako e bi nso na utu na wa build o mo de esi o zo nti imagine enkomo aye di ni na no say Salah when a former or ball no giving goals to Liverpool on Liverpool hwe no so na bibia mu no mo kwati goals ni won ho in games more dia they are losing him to Egypt for the AFCON and say Egypt betimi akwa do final or AFCON na say you be missing like 7 games for Liverpool Kwagu, how are you going to survive the AFCON time na shane there we won't allow Obia to disrespect the AFCON say ye big tournament say ye big tournament but baby sheno in the Premier League nankasa sometimes there be issue for teams ni so betimi ama omo players let's we nyaba Manchester City wo yi na se nyese na nsen na ye hu abranche fe no mama mushi here that's one na team league done na so kura na you be living for AFCON how are you going to fix it in that period you know
or 3 best players for Manchester United and indeed the horrible and ball Amadial Mokanes and Maslari also ball Bonnie Adia. Don't use the Mohunia for Antino Susu.
Amadial free
Ivory Coast.
Into share Ivory Coast team no more only defending champions. The probability with all teams being equal performance or more man on the call in the tournament. Do bet me a lot of games. When we Cameroon in there, we should have but let's imagine say you make qualify for more group or make be a run of 16 when there or also you'll be mixing a lot of games. Morocco too is a national team that from where we sit the whole year of permutations now person we truthful to football not a football kind of career. Morocco stand a chance of winning the AFCON. And these players no imagine Morocco ne Ivory Coast for final. Ne Zaba Diallo ne Masrawi na want to sue more till that period. And I think Kwagu is going to be a difficult time for Team Biana or these players in your team. You know, AFCON is a tournament that we hold in high esteem. We Africans, yes, so we a dini is a dia. But if you look at Nyome, anyhow, why teams no players no lose your money affected or shape no ayana a difficult pa. Imagine Tottenham. So that way, say Tottenham ball Muhammadi, no more player to say Kudus Mohammed, no mutimi, Nanka Ghana call AFCON I say. And if you look at no more we now body AFCON, they will be losing some sort of a good player who will not answer MSA. So I think that AFCON and African players, no, the way I know city and so it's more on there. I know sometimes a hard game. Tina maybe a child no reference Fakye and said I'm pay Africa for that seven. Sometimes what Tina say na opesa we analysis ni na you want to be fair to Papa na. When we have a tiase kakra, but tiase kakra in the sense that untimi be new team and fancy African players so when AFCON ends Baswa. And I think say Nyoma ACC na the Liverpool for no ntimi can deep ni bebre na no Mohamed Salah ba AFCON no. This year she team nimpo na se yesi pese ye team yi at a point where Liverpool team nya result I say na fata. Say ye bet the Salah bet na bench ama na ko AFCON na ba ansa na ye na ba team ni mu bie mu a Liverpool fan will want to see no more than say Salah because Salah never be free ho aba AFCON. Ye build team ni gina na so bebre a e dey assemble team aba. Enu to Liverpool for na omo ntimi nka asem ni bebre because okra na oba AFCON. Into the AFCON obana say yes do shit team ma ye team no be shit team ni. I think say ni na no e ade a enhyeda emwa but to be any den. This is how no ma city ni ba be free. They do what na what team ya no ma ye. There are reports say managers ni we bobo do so make my place so refer na Xabi Alonso. Be dim wo ha metia. Na nka maka kire e yo mo say sa na tie no be appoint sa managers ndi an come Alonso na nto aso. Because wouldn't be any footballing reason. See I say Alonso be kwa abelu aye obi a e wetimi abanaba. So coach mu ayi no.
Yeah, or Madrid you team.
Yes, Rahu, it will be on to bet me aba. Baako a metre ya ndie me mpese me giadi ye Fabregas me mpese me giadi o ye Barcelona ni Ukraine ade ade ne de ya je club ho e na Zidane e timo kwaku se wo hwe Leicester amabo di nipa be 5 amabo mu din ya nipa ultimus wo no de se wo ba ne yi a metum de mensa abo me boso maka se obetima ba be a good job for Real Madrid team no animanimu ya obetimi take care of egos obetimi akate the wings off of some players in the team reference Zidane because we've seen him doing it over and over again. The team that he coached for that back Champions League win, should tell you say if giving the team wow more is there but you go because when players are so to speak more sort chance our players no do Champions League no into betimi akate the wings of etma year too many year the Madrid in terms of managing egos and the one year with Real Madrid no so oba more you can't doubt him to deliver because he's shown over the years he is a good manager since year 2021 there's a 4 years ni unianye active coaching but if he's coming back to Real Madrid you can trust say egos nkwa because you trust Real Madrid no and yet tactics and a manager a good manager you need to deal with egos manage the dressing room and make sure say or tactics so park so you need to make players for Real Madrid team more happy more feel comfortable and they are going to deliver for you. It's something that mentioned that because we saw Ancelotti giving them last season the freedom to enjoy themselves. They failed to give performance. But you need that too. So that your tactics not afraid of playing Beboa. So if you need some command, Zidane is one person that you can trust him to make Mababa say Mano and the match for Real Madrid. But no, they watching not say on and the time no corner one a contract that a short term. To the end of the season, maybe a river reform permanent for if more Pamo Alonso because no I set on the French national team. The whole be actually and Didier Deschamps will be a pet. Say on to us be so definitely as a Jumano and you'll be happy to go and accept that job. So if say on November beer to the end of the season, or very so Nibia, Mara permanent your baby Jinam Yedia Momo. Or you trust Judging Club. Say he can also do the job. You've not seen him managing egos. You say players, you don't know stars are all managing egos. But the little that he did at Liverpool with Salah, with Mane and other players, Salah and Mane was enough. Virgil van Dijk, money and that. Also, if given the opportunity of Real Madrid, I think that he can manage the dressing room, the egos to never to make the flow, and the tactics to his abdo with my Real Madrid. So. Also, Bumwam, a idea about he's shown over the years with what he did at Dortmund, with what he did at Team FM Liverpool. He came to Liverpool at a point in time that Liverpool are on their knees. He brought them back to life and made sure that single season be a year-ball league game, no, and as a year-ball league season, no, Liverpool will be counted among the teams that will make the Premier League and what team they see on Monazo. So one of bad reminded that tactics and managing dressing room, you give him that sort of a year in so make him about a year and you manage to team that might remarry. But below more any a year search Fabregas more any Raul Modier and then Carlos now. Now there are people they can't manage the dressing room. They can't manage it. Side young guys no one so a tactical so they believe in tactics more than managing dressing room. The tactics, if you don't fit into the tactics on far on this you're happy and now you're happy, they will bend you. And silence in the cover as somebody very remarried for no. If Alonso buy in a corner and what tactics and a year two will be able to Nyabubia, he wouldn't be having these issues I was having. Only Vinicius Junior free games. It was a point where he wanted to manage the game, but I no far problem and told me the Breno. Federico Valverde and you're happy with your because of tactics. Jude Bellingham. So if you are bringing in these young guys, the Alonso here with via Leverkusen, none of them NATMIB. The only credit I'm the Bema Raul here, the Odema Remar is Abranti, Asensio, and Garcia. So me and where you give him apart from the Boma Remar. So how can I trust such a person so that man looking at no more easy with Alonso? So any young person now, if Remar they are parting ways with Alonso. I don't trust any young guy.
But Raul knows what Raul Sufi ban. And also Timmy Shem Few on Castle. Ebemana succeed. You ought say me twa adwen akwachi kakra. It could be like Pep Guardiola did. Guardiola is a Catalan boy or rising from Barcelona Academy. Ball team na babe captain on mokra. The omoko places near day. Then they have a football career no. One shana nyeni ma bia na be kasi huni we ya. Raul so angle no fiba. There is a guy from Atletico Madrid to Real Madrid Academy. Wa boyfriend kwada ni man nkwada be ma for Real Madrid na agigi Champions League ni bia abe captain team no. Any stars one mu ye metro na yijuma. Those player na ba ubetimi akazo ntimi control the should role player like Mbappe mu ono who do na abroso nti onu ntimi ma me yejuma. We
said same about Alonso when he was coming. He's been in the dressing room with some quality players. He's been managed by managers omiye grade A in terms of coaching. So we felt that no was with their free. But
that way I always say Alonso in Real Madrid versus Raul a bigger than.
Yes, I accept that.
Yeah.
But so what Pep number example, look at the Pep's team and the kind of players he get rid of. When he came, Yaya Toure was a big boy. What happened to Yaya Toure? So if you best supported Raul in taking decisions of that magnitude, getting players that they give, say, yeah, or more big boys with team, but they are not fitting into my system, so I'm letting them go because I'm bringing in a person who then we should support Alonso in doing that. That is why I'm favor. Because looking at Noma Ekosi, you're going to say Raul Aba, Onim, Abrante Fene Garcia as a number 9, and Obobo under him. So he want to play him as a number 9 for Team Real Madrid. That means sacrificing Mbappe from that number 9 role. No, only Abrante Fene Vinicius Junior and incorporate that position. No, in to incorporate that position, and then you need to find another position for Abrante Fene Vinicius Junior. And here be a Vinicius Junior and Mbappe, Ebe Chabo, baby boss Rona Viabasiha. Are they going to accept that? And another issue. You need to find solution on Vivio, Abia, because you lack balance with team. You need to be a Ben Jude Bellingham will be back. So what you say? So if you are going to support Raul in taking big decisions of that magnitude, we should support Alonso. Because what Alonso is doing, it's not anything against Real Madrid and anything against individuals. If you look at Real Madrid's team, not a more game now. Your lineup was Real Madrid the 2 pick, you could clearly see a team that lack a balance. Look at the team that played against Team Atletico Bilbao. The kind of game of a boy. Over squad, that was the squad no balance kakra as compared to other games any teams that were selected. So if that is the case, you have supported Raul. I'm not about to take that decision. Why don't we support Alonso? Because Raul Nagata was the because no close to Raul. He felt to say River for not disrespecting.
Yeah.
Because no, you say the way I don't see Kennedy say Ancelotti a human is rehening. And only you need to change out there before and so to me free ho. Tia disrespecting on us or call Nancy a baby boo be am not taking decisions. Alonso should be someone that you're one of. Bakufu Muma, a human near the power. We are at work no more when I'm 130. Managers need not a bomb, Umunat dead or more football and so to me at the pass. A bridge for no. Yeah, all my football need to be at the party. Work media, I feel there's all more by who be at the end can for Imra. Club and ice down to Betjatuma. Now, Mranyasa Koku, Bien who bet my Baba Boy, said your more person one. Everything, Chelsea was Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
No Macacobo. Last season, I was Samria, December, January. Chelsea went 5 games without a win in the Premier League. As I started him. You were December, no. They lost against Tima, their friend, Leeds United. They failed to break down Bournemouth. Now they are playing against Team friend Everton. And if you look at Everton, more away games this season, I think that the last 3 as I say, they are there in Kunimun already. And they do that without even conceding a goal. And they are coming to Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge too is a place where Chelsea this season, Petimwa Obofie, take lead. Not now, everybody draw a game, and I say, lose 2 games, no back up, a team friend Chelsea. So Chelsea needs to do away with that unwanted record. Say, we will take the lead probably. The bet now, either say about draw, and I say, lose 2 games, And if you look at Serbia meeting come on last season, the Drew Mreyamu, na Chelsea ego games omuntimi wini. You rule December after him having a wonderful month in November, December and ABOU results I see last season, you know, so to speak, the same thing ACC failing to win against Leeds United, failing to win against Bournemouth, and they lost against Atlanta in the Champions League too. So it shows that sad year now with Chelsea, you know, because last season before say be rule December, now you feel say Chelsea is a team that they can give that sort of a performance. Looking at an Italian manager or two on bench, because Italians they come to Chelsea and they give sound performance. When you buy, you know, what made that performance not to a level. But I don't know to me and call Usulu so much as I maybe not Chelsea battle for top 4. I'm not finish in the top 4 anymore. But this season, the November gave us a new Chelsea. A Chelsea that no almost share goals without conceding, winning games without conceding. And in that month, they gave performance since ABOU and Zubai and Maresca Bayano. One of the season performances are top class. But Everton too is a team that they are not able to play against team of Chelsea. Most especially at Stamford Bridge. A Kobe 20 plus and over games or Muntimin.
Also, part is 30.
Yes, the real friend here, David Moyes. And so I could 17 games as the same was Chelsea feel without winning a game. So I think Enzo Maresca need to get the grade A game. More conquer, yes, I mistake ni be. So I will line up now. They will say, you know, more conquer you. He should do a proper lineup. Says a proper lineup. He can do some gimmicks, you know. I see Chelsea winning, but a difficult game.
My show.
Yeah, we.
Call there.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Nah, Bankono Youth Association. You know, call there time.
Maybe you know.
Oh,
David.
Oh, now me say on says Abram, no so the Obron on here.
Oh,
but also occupy last resort, my daddy. Those days now, we shall know banana command fans. I also can occupy last resort.
Say,
hey, Leanda that way. Mijina mu dada. Legend mo.
And I don't so call keeping by
me call you, una. Now say mani na.
The mark pim sa de chima man.
Wo. But you also cool because Bankono for now also can occupy last respect man.
On say on association there me join it. But say on say Lumba kra nya Bankono na no.
Sa.
Oh, etimeti me free baby.
Yeah.
You free baby Lumba Junction. O kan na bron sign 1 2 3 now call Menana akosi ajiman ono so abron sign when menana ba Grace Owusu Drew o ma abron sign ti menana ba Grace Owusu ene lumba mame amesa no me best friends ti menana ba ewu ye no at a part in 2000s no think in a month later and amasa so we
wow
best friends pa ti na me so na me woman na nchen no your call e hobia me ne first Mami Fosti Roger Miller and Nkodani na few one need yakro.
Because we will not copy last respect.
Oh, Meko.
He near one for one corner. How do you mean?
Oh, there be Meko.
Only dear, we never won't to you.
Meko.
Bonku,
and Ankasan. Ah, no, you mentioned she am one name.
The men carry your kind.
What is it?
But you only was shared the alley
or come
who they are some college almost and the color as is very high.
Or come
to catch everything that be a year 5 was every. I was even kind of hunger.
Really?
Not wrong.
I mean, I could go and every to the color. Or they will yes, I am to my shoe. No, Raka, because you can't ever say they call him a dick.
And then goes, oh, you know, DIABY, I think say it's about time I will see pay attention to Papa Efrese Unai what he has been able to do for football clubs. DIABY, say an Emery who rate coaches how they've been able to be superb when it comes to managerial roles and a club that they've coached at. You talk about experiences and using those clubs to win exceptional trophies and guiding most of these numerous clubs achieving history. A bit my a tattooed history within the clubs between times clubs need be etimi these coaches. Talk about Carlo Ancelotti. There is no way Carlo Ancelotti AC Milan betima trauma history in UEFA Champions League without writing the history of Carlo Ancelotti, helping them in winning the UEFA Champions League in so many times. Talk about the Italian Serie A in the 1970s, 1980s. Papa Efense Arrigo Sacchi was one of these people now more champion the cause of, the Italian Serie A, making sure that they will upgrade themselves and then make these kind of Serie A become most attractive leagues in most of the competition and the he has paid his dues. It's a world show when it comes to history in La Liga, when it comes to history between any other football clubs, you do mention about Arrigo Sacchi in those kind of things. Jose Mourinho in a world club of football, using Porto winning Champions League, coming to Chelsea in the last 50 years, the EPL, he won it, and then going to Real Madrid, going to Inter Milan, making sure somebody treble their mom, Real Madrid, or breaking the dominance of FC Barcelona. And it's all bound down to some of the things. So most of these elite coaches now, you boom within say, Omuye, sa coaches no go do home. There be young and pimpy, for clubs now, Omudomoye Amamade, and then they write a beautiful history with those clubs. Jurgen Klopp. Now, whereas Bonabaso with what he has been able to do with Liverpool. Yeah, why they are to Liverpool? No? Liverpool for him regarding and say he was just a mere coach. Regarding and said in the modern Liverpool modern system, it is an institution that was created by Jurgen Klopp for the football club. So they regard him to the damn maximum the faction say when you go to Liverpool, now Jurgen Klopp has become an institution within the club. So that is how these coaches it's me about Brennan Ekodru. But so we'll check Unai Emery. Any the kind of things that he has done for other clubs, I don't think tabloids, any in Crawford, football, no, Papa Nia pay attention to him and Yambona Basosa, Yana Yemeya. Yes. Yana Yemeya, looking at what he has been able to do in the world of football. DIABY. When he started doing his managerial role, he coached a particular Division 2 club, or the Spanish, the Spanish side. It was called the Loca Deportiva. And then in the first time I know offered that Jumedi, a lot of people were not having that kind of trust in him. Because at that time, fresh coach Oba Edramanso, and then going into that particular, Spanish League 2, our club, club itself didn't trust him. Into the managerial board, Anna Papa, a friend said Luis Xavi, and another club that did not trust the appointment of this particular, but because of Senate division of board in watching, they needed to actually applaud and then go in for Papa and say Unai Emery in his appointment. When he did that, DIABY, at that time, that club no Division 3. And as the first managerial role, he needed to promote them from the Division 3 to the Division 2 side of this particular league. And it became a history for the club. Division S setting in with the Loca Deportivo club, and they were not able to stabilize the certainty of the club and non-commitment manager in the Division 2. So after 2 or 3 club club not go back to Division 3 of Liga 3, and it did not help the football club. Now, when he came to Valencia, DIABY, they were just a regular champions in terms of qualification in the Champions League.
Okay.
Consistently with Valencia or Bayern, consistent who's a Valencia. Each and every time the UEFA Champions League Valencia will occupy the top 4, either the top 4 or the top 3, and then he will use them in qualifying to the Champions League. One Jikru be on farmer Valencia, but who says or club BMOA will leave a particular trademark that the club will never forget about what he has been able to do. So at Valencia for the past 4 years, he was able to represent the club at the Champions League. That year, Valencia were not able to qualify for the Champions League. First year, and it became a trademark club in the UEFA Champions League and even the Spanish La Liga. With Arsenal, when he came to Arsenal, for the longest time, now Arsenal last time into the UEFA Champions League was 2006, playing against FC Barcelona under Arsene Wenger. And we all know the post-Arsene Wenger, the strategy that Arsenal went through. So he came in, but then he wasn't successful enough for Arsenal Football Club. But he used Arsenal in going for the Europa League runner-up in 2019.
Yeah.
Now the first time Arsenal ever go into the finals of the UEFA Champions League European final was far back in 2006. But this man used Arsenal in going up for the European League in 2019. And when to me there, but when to me it make a particular history for Arsenal Football Club. So we check Sevilla. 3 consecutive Europa League titles, 2014, 2015, 2016. OGB credit for Jurgen Klopp and them.
Yeah.
So Kaiser final. Kolo Toure mu yere no the last day no boy yere no pim. Person na come no bo final yi. But pre-call extra time no. Sevilla was able to win against Liverpool Jurgen Klopp. Now Klopp wanted to start his dominance with that European League, you know. But United Emirates say you only that kind of total record. We were talking about Jurgen Klopp. Or you should Borussia Dortmund and go into the final of the UEFA Champions League playing against Bayern Munich. Our experience, you know, even more than what United Emirates has been able to achieve in his previous years. But when he took them to the final, United Emirates taught him, so when it comes to European League, when it comes to Europa, no, me as a manager for Sevilla, 2014, 2015, no, I have dominated. And I have to teach you how to win this particular European League. And he did that. At Paris Saint-Germain, they were already in their total dominance. But when he came that season, he won quadruple. Something that Carlo Ancelotti did not achieve.
Yeah.
Something that Christopher Gattier did not achieve at PSG. Something that even the Odiomo winning the Champions League, Luis Enrique achieved it, but that the first season when he achieved it, United Emirates achieved it in his first season. Luis Enrique needed to achieve that 6 titles in his second season. So it tells you, say, this man coming into any other football club, he has left an indelible mark, a trademark within those clubs. Villarreal, when he was coming, the last time, and I said, no, they were more qualified for Europa League finals, so it was part of the 2021 season. And they used them in reaching the Champions League in the 2022 semi-finals, of which in that way, all reaching the semi-finals in 2022, no, on okay Bayern Munich out from that particular Champions League during the knockout phase.
Wow. So
Unai Emery, what he has been able to do in most of these clubs that he has coached, you know, and so who coaches are more experience or more modern for the clubs are. I feel that this man is quite underrated. Aston Villa. DIABY, what take you Aston Villa? He be an Aston Villa. Now he is using Aston Villa to play European competitions.
Yeah.
Now, so we'll check the last competitions that he has been able to play and the number of wins that he has taken for himself. 8 wins consistently in all competition. He won it against FC Bar, against Arsenal. Something last season, or just stop you from last 2 seasons. Open the Papa Omomunje, the EPO na Papa win yes Arian.
Okay.
Last 2 seasons, okay, Bona Thomas Partey Lusu Finfi Omoje Koshe no. It was against Aston Villa. Papa win the set is our trap no. Last season, the same thing. And Aston Villa this season. They are doing the same thing against Arsenal. Why should Arsenal 2-1? Brighton the whole Albion who the same matches no, very difficult for him to play. No, he won it by 4-3 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. He won them against 1 young boys in the Europa League. He won them by 2-1. Leeds United in the EPL. He won it by 2-1. AFC Bournemouth 4-0. Maccabi Tel Aviv. He won it by 2-0. So 8 games consistently for Unai Emery. He has been able to do it constantly for Aston Villa. And when it comes to European competitions, he is an expert of that. And check it, the points gap between Aston Villa and Arsenal, I think 4 points or 3 points spend a day on them. That tells you, say, if care is not taken, now your Arsenal know that first, Manchester City that second, Aston Villa, Etimia Bar, the Duru Sampen, so on. When you talk about the point gap between Manchester City and Arsenal, I think it's just that's 4 points or 3 points, if I'm not getting it right. But the point gap between Aston Villa and then Arsenal no, tells you, say, when he is able to win consistently in the next 5 fixtures, this man can easily come on top of the table.
3 points.
3 points they don't want him. And Aston Villa and then Arsenal. So
Aston Villa, Man City, 1 point.
Okay.
Aston Villa, Arsenal. 3 points.
Very good.
But we'll say that Arsenal 33, Man City 31, Aston Villa 30.
Good.
Sana top 3.
So in the next 5 fixtures, say Arsenal lose to us, you know, so board draw to us, next Papa we born home or didn't win to us of 5. He can easily come on top of the EPL title. And this man, he am one abasuye.
Who is our basu body and
meaning say only management no the PR no nye ne ho adwuma yi so no one empese ye be bundin e dey rich top manager because this man is a top manager. He hasn't won a Champions League. But when it comes to the penultimate competition before Champions League, a Europa League, and this is where his power lies. Using various clubs to achieve what he feels comfortable. Because you made the Obia is comfortable at the space that he operates.
Yeah.
And this man is comfortable playing the Europa League. Look at what he is doing for Aston Villa. And I feel, the things around him is underrated. And we need to start applauding him. Diaby, we want to say, Mikel Arteta, and the management of Arsenal, back Victor Gyökeres. Diaby, the start of the bar Arsenal. Because I will check on the Benjamin Sesko at the time when Mikel Arteta wanted to choose any of these strikers. He went ahead, and most of us thought otherwise. Between only Benjamin Sesko there, on choosing Victor Gyökeres because what he has been able to do for Sporting Lisbon over the last 2 seasons, it was something good. And the start, okay for himself as a striker. So Arsenal will need that false number 9 in the box who will actually bank in the goals. But they come here and say, after the coming of Victor Gyökeres as a false number 9, Diaby, Mikel Arteta, ball now Oboni said the wing sides in show most of the goals. This season, Victor Gyökeres, goals. He has been banging in the goals. But most of the goals has been coming in from the right wingers, the left wingers, and sometimes the creatives almost set it just before the first number 9 or this particular ball. And Arsenal for feel say if they need to go for any other top striker, there be side because Gabriel Jesus was there. They had Edin Ketia. They bought Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino at a certain point needed to bench Edin Ketia and then Gabriel Jesus and start in as a false number 9. Now, Omo number 9 top sports now. Victor Gyökeres and then Mikel Merino is battling for that particular position. As now, any penny for that, I said they need to back the striker. This is a new environment. Obono Homo will show goes there, but they need to back him. But they will need other definite outlets in the wide area so meeting occupy those flanks in the Arsenal. And this is why I think Rafael Leao of AC Milan and Rodrigo de Goes. Let's not forget, Martina on several counts, Pep Guardiola, the secret admirer currently in this modern football, Rodrigo de Goes. That is why after the match that he played against Manchester City, he went in to applaud the guy. Because he has seen, Rodrigo de Goes know exceptional qualities, exceptional things. And when he brings him to the Manchester City club, he can turn things, just like what he was able to do with Riyad Mahrez. He has seen those kind of traits, in Papa Efense Rodrigo de Goes. But in Komona no pay Bob Banache said, Rodrigo de Goes, that interesting in Arsenal more than Manchester City.
Oh, okay.
And Arsenal is also talking to Rafael Leao of AC Milan to also come in. So if these two outlets, Ebedia to not remember Arsenal, look at Rodrigo de Goes operating in the far right hand side. The way you to say Rafael Leao also operating from the left wing side. It's going to be a brutal. Roberto Bro was going to be a brutal. So this is Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
He hasn't relaxed. He hasn't relent on what he wants to achieve for Arsenal. But this season there, so when Timmy did the EPL, I'm Arsenal. No.
Mate, Mama, you're here, Abi. The matches are not money. Na share a casino uno. Mamma mia, wait. Fixtures on over to swallow.
Premier League week 16.
Okay. Also share Premier League in the man.
Oh, graph back on how our teams now. First team playing against the last team. Just not that first ball against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Or no, that last. You get Man City on the second playing against Crystal Palace on the fourth. It's an interesting fixture. Manchester United sees against Bournemouth on 13th. Bournemouth for Honja.
More.
Starting league, woman also more ride the bad, but maybe more my that I have been so quick, quick now. So starting from a net matches now, Barcelona, Chelsea, our bridge, so Kokuvaras did a good job on that. It's a Chelsea Everton. Let me go for a win for Chelsea. For Chelsea, Beshe Everton for among games now, Omunya results. I think that this is a match Chelsea will end those 4 games without a win. I foresee a 2-0 in that match. Chelsea win over Everton. Liverpool and Brighton. Difficult match for Liverpool. Over 1.5 and a double chance Liverpool in that game. Burnley and Fulham. Game are goals. About 2 goals in that game. I see Arsenal. I said Wolverhampton Wanderers. And China Crystal Palace, Manchester City. Man City should be worried against Crystal Palace or China. City for be close to Arsenal. Now match will a very, very important match for Manchester City. But something in me tells me that Crystal Palace ever signed me Man City for the guy. The M fan for my pet. We now draw next wire, but I see Crystal Palace winning. To be very honest, I see Palace winning that game. Nottingham Forest and Spurs. Interesting match in that game. Double chance for Tottenham Hotspur away. Over 1.5 ideally is perfect. Sunderland in Newcastle and also ideally 1.5 no if you West Ham Aston Villa. My try Aston Villa they stand a chance to go away to West Ham and pick a point there. So it's a game I see 2.5 in it, but to be beat me winning. I think that Aston Villa the upper hand to pick those 3 points away. Brentford feel this is what Brentford ever shown. Manchester United on Monday night and Monday maybe the whole my giant know there too. Yeah, my giant know there. My Monday said before game.
Yeah, okay. Mate, zore EPL no, meze die bebram na no de abomode atugere ama mamre. Na menke kan ko messages kakra. Sana ya dan hona yaba fie. Ma oze mi amini Collins. Good morning DIABY. Watch you live from Brekuma Mangwase. Kole. Oni Bramone Omoma Kano Biaoye. Good morning. I'm watching live from Drobo. Nana Edinkra so the other bar. Baby Ramu and no mention I'm anyway. And Fenfios. Good morning, please. I'm Papa Senior in Kintampo, Fakye Sport. You are the best. And please, I want to know that in the world football, there is a player wearing number 0 JCB for him. That's adding with him in TV that. JC number 0. I be more much
0 plus something before I'm checking there.
Then I was a Zamorano. Nay JC number 10 when you man cover 1 plus 0 be Zamorano. Abu, good morning. The GOAT is in town. Messi is football himself. Messi all the way from Nana to Parker for Mahiniso. And all the banner results. Hey Abu, good morning. I'm Nasty from Abasi Bopi. Tell Habib predict Chelsea. Tell Habib to predict Chelsea and Everton for me, please. Also, when these 3 players leave Man United, they would destroy the team. God help Man United. Yoreba Ebe Ramu Enono. So 0207543637. Ma mena mo quick. Me bape. Na fi atiesi na fi semo. Ato aso ya mamo.
Another player was jersey number 0 that. It's called Hicham Zurari, Morocco. He is the first ever true soccer player to wear jersey number 0. Obama Abedin around 2000.
Okay.
Jersey number 0. Aside on Obama Kane NBA for jersey Tatumo and Tasha jersey number. Football I was jersey number 0. He challenged Morocco for Abedin in 2000.
Oh, okay. Okay. But Diana Ombra yaba pedi akivia eto asere mama yaba sisia. etimi ewura etimi da ma fi sem no na ye bo modern etimi edi ewura kama pa edi amamo na ye hye sem na se dia ye shase for free the Ghana Premier League na ye ni hon komo na nra ene bo modern amande 14 etimi ye shase nra pound out of your set transfer mediana football club e kobo me kaba ko ne matches a ewura mu no na ize ojonia na Mediana Stars nra omugo ni remember Adumako Boateng any pia ball na eritum ne baba beto Patrick Mensen ni no bo eritum e de Mediana boamani amakoye kama pa etimi e de emomo na chese na no e din ye pa na after the game no komo didi awdo na etimi e course Chuba Aristeka e coach Jamere Mediana after the match see na Chuba e din in common the chair.
This afternoon, the team recorded a 3 months against some players. What do you think the match is very different from another team in Ghana? They have another philosophy inside the pitch, and the player, congratulations about his respect our plan tactic, all the player, and only from this is possible to stop the heart of Lions, and they have chance from give the score. Again, for me personally, this is the game, and these 3 points is from the player. About the player, listen our plan and respect 100% approach and this plan, and it's win the game. It's congratulations from the team is working together, not working individual, and this is in the football. You working together, respect the plan tactics.
After the game atroni nanso e bomo de di nkomo cheche mu secret edi edua na echi ama this season mo performance no aye super sa say na Steven Anoche Badu e de to asomaye
to let you have my person company and me basis and 8 season you could have been now we are smiling in performance and
na chese Brantia Steven Anoche Badu area to ya nyambo ane game back where cause have to folk 4 p.m. and in Nations FC and the Ebobweni Anobed ye papa. Now ahead of that game on the Masu Didi Dramani Akasa ahead of game on the Nations FC. Ebobweni see Northern Esemno Ejai.
That my players know that I always have the belief in them. I always have the belief in the team. I always have full belief in what we are put across in terms of our direction, in terms of our culture and everything that we do around the club. And so I want the fans to continue to believe in what we are doing. You know, it's a marathon league, and then we need to believe in what we are doing in terms of our identity, in terms of the philosophy, and in terms of our style of play. Once we are all aligned in this direction, you know, even in terms of difficulties, everybody will rally behind and everybody will believe in what we are doing. We absolutely believe in them, and we believe in what we are doing, that in the next couple of moments, you know, things will change for the better.
Tanti amo here commode to ya so ogidie pa de omo ye no ogidie wo nso ebere na aboa na ne makoye petimi ede amano na Kevin o say asibi so akase tibe de afara say also there is no etimi da to ya.
Okay, we know the fans are not okay, but this time around we are bringing all energy that we have to turn things around and also to make them happy, because we know for our past 2 games that we have lost, I know they are not okay. With the players too, we are not okay. But coming into Saturday's game, we are going all out to do our maximum best to turn things around to make the supporters happy.
We are commanding na Jose Kevin Oseasibe Erituja match sebe sign atwa sunyambo Sunday. Krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko 4 p.m. Ebo Dreams FC. Leche United 3 p.m. Ebo 11 on the Sweden Blast Ebo Vision FC. Baseke Holy Stars Ebo FC Samates Bekum Chelsea Bebo Hoho United, Go Stars, Mediama DMZ Tuasheda, 31st December, and our young apostles, Bebo Karela United. Coach Abdul Karim Zito, ahead of Dreams FC game no, also Abomodia Kasa, and Ninsemodia Tuyano, seeing a watch it.
They know me, I know them. They know how I work, and I know how they work. But for now, it's my boy who has taken over. So it will be a nice game to be played because it seems like we know each other. But they coming here, we still stick by our objective for winning the games. This is how I will take it. We are going in to win because the last 4 matches of the first round to be ended. If you want to make any meaningful impact, let's be honest with ourselves. Then we have to start winning now because for about 4 games now, we are here to get a win, which is very bad for the club.
Aldi, I was over now. Winning game with a bomb and my queer mama for Domo, and so I can say of Gima. Or Baba Bishop no one boss, Yamotna, say no, so Abomon de Acasedia foul.
So, yes, it's going to be purely tactical game, but let's wait and see on Sunday. We've watched some few videos of Kotoko, and I'm sure they have also done the same thing. But at the end of the day, it depends on the team that will be able to apply the right strategy and then the right approach. It's a destiny game, and it's a game that will define our season. We should be able to go to Kumasi high up with confidence and be able to play the best of football.
No. My family namenko. Abi, Mama ni nkomo weekend the tough games. Ebe dan right Diana the omo nkomo ni ade abenehwe Heart to Folk Nations FC. Masudi Dramani si abotre. Omo nam kwan no so. Omo
sika na to.
Ode.
Sika na reflect.
Sika. Mindi hon komo bi ba me sure ze ne ma.
That's the run of be 9 na reflect.
Omo dey reflect.
Yes, almost next week na.
Next week never reflect.
Yes, sika.
Next almost by next week there na.
Yes, sika.
Kwa me kwara do dey say
No, but so nyem fon so. No, but bi so nyem fon so. E no dey abi kwawu. Sometimes being a club PR, a bed is over Babonti Abasset.
You don't come and tell us December and so you're open a Modica, I didn't quite a
no, I be. I know if you ban is on team as you. Why they see in 12 fees about? He is part of the club, and you will never accept that. You won't wear and Junior which you
no, but question Bisa, Yabusa, question could meet Mickey, Becca as a Congolese president, Rense. Muputo se Kukumbenga was a banger. A call baby a kubisa and a question you could do question any to street in so. Question you why a bisawa could never to street in so. Don't answer. I said no our could Don't answer. No, we all answer you people read. Let us read that meaning. I'm the public relations officer for the club. You ask me a question, my chair me play a card I'm in chair. No, see what you are. No, see what you are December. Oh, no, who's a lie? Intimate answer. Or say Wajuma. May answer. Can I ask you a question? Why are you not ready to accept any offer for a club to work with? Lydia.
Me.
Lydia.
If you appoint me as a peer of your club, I need to be a management member. When you are taking decision, I need to be part of it.
Now I agree. No question now me can know. Why is it that one person don't be associated to any club?
I want my men cannot create.
So my pariah do nyeni juma
you are not getting me say
o point ni dem manya ba me dey say nobody and as a question be bisa na because one my issue
so you
already think no me ba abi
no that's a big lie, a big fat lie. Tell us no na mo ye PR for na mo wura di na mo hu say dey asem na ogan
that's a lie my issue et say me no na et say me no na ma catch us say my issue come di me then wakwaba ebia 1 hour time kwa kuyenko di ni who's the answer na me dey manage na nema mi no first one then everybody team akwana ko didi
ebia 1 minute
mo because what really means to it wo omo bi say anon ka so omo twe o say December nkwa no mo dey omo ka and what really means to it so all part that's
a clear answer.
Etino oye PRO na juma no
December so no dey December so ye December kwa na e dey omoka and so it means what pia me wa won pia
no so na reading means to baba so kasa kwa na waka to na reading means to
no one can straight
no so e omoka December kwa na e dey omoka
we eye se bibi o straight echi a ma me ne ka na asem say ye wa kutia ne wa kutini we ye tene e ba so direct ye tia ka
o dey tia asem
No, December is here to run. If you say we owe players that is running into December, I'll say yes, because December is here to run. At the end of the period, everything will be paid. Outstanding. We have December to go. You know, some companies will pay around 12, 13 for mid December. But then we will pay at the end of December. Told me yes.
So players are owed only December salary as we speak.
Not only players, everybody.
In terms of the public relations officer, do not defend the club. Na san kofo no di omudi trobi ni.
I don't think because we say you
on say what you
want to know. Come here say as a public relations person. The only thing you do is say you can't to knock the throw. But that is not public relations.
The best answer Opari could have given, they say, I will not answer this question. Let's leave it that way.
And no crave.
No, and no yet.
And they crave change.
No,
I will not answer. In some way, people will divide like this. 50% will accept somebody or more. 50%.
Wouldn't it be better say? Obeka said me answer. Then you really means what do you dance say? Obeka chiro obiase yetu ankwada ne kaso the maestro kana maestro kofa ne phone friend
you can't obiase echo so omo do
so omo ka December so
on card we twi aka atwi no ye twi ayetwi unti twi ana no it's not like Sergio Ramos maestro see sometimes you twi bo maestro na me ma typical example ona out ya no afa ne so ye twi aka but no hu ne so omo do ka December nko a o how ne say
kwaku say ye tifi say ye be ka say enu media dey ka from the last 3 months, that is September, October, November. Omuntia ka na e wo December. Na ko hia general manager Saki na guzasu facha for nza mo de omo ka 3 months. No ka 3 so Abu Dhabi ne nkofo no e ka ye do omo ai December enya nso ye ya. What does that mean?
E chezo no ka it means what the players can tackle that by and contribute so that's my problem. So means I'm gonna be to say something could happen here, a big thing names happen. You call the general manager. If you are over so na APR of the way you be from. Who is that they no credit you not accepting that. You also who go silent
is the best answer to so many things. Silent is the best answer to so many things.
Oh yeah, Ghana who affiliate to Maestro. Bibia. Who affiliate to be now on your careful. Only be so that be our exposed.
Silence is the best answer to so many things.
Me, everything I me chrome things, you know. Or my I am affiliate to me intro. Minimum true.
There be a human son, a human.
Omo yama PR or Jumana say a trunk one.
My main job,
the link between your target audience and the organization, and yet turn out baby. A turn out will be here. It's a pure
but you know now do what you want. I ask you a tabaco. Yeah, you have a cat.
So me answer.
Seven years of PR. Now you have PR. And Casade Babontino. Was sounds so good. Now you have for PR. Casade Betwa Montini do what
I has for PR Bejama Coco. Tremant church you can do that. They do that.
So you say CEO ya melaka there. So you CEO ya melaka there.
Idiana. No, but a bit is a say issue we say encounter Tapukwa. Say yes, you train players car. You know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean Coach Karim Z told last time comment we will be making say Sambo ne qualify say was over boy Black Stars near the other. We PR person say strategically nice a pour the buy. Ebe see the Bishop Bekas Agumba is the best centre back in Ghana. But people find a personal. But sometimes, you know, the idea timber between the test water. If you said anyway, well, that week, you know, not everything is about let's watch it. Agumba. Meanwhile, somebody there is also a good defender. My so many for win your day. I met 2 more coaches in the day. Me who be there come
strategically as a PR of a club. So what Nasi now when you wanna is anything like this, and you can't so reactive. It's all you proactive. As a PR person, you need to be
or see December. So I don't football has or mass out or card here. Ubiani in a car in December.
I remember Stephen Alochibedu at Truni Abaso. He's one name, the kind of mentioner who deserve a league na yebunu. And right, said something here. Say, boys no more ball a defensive we no more yard. You know, untim wodin ya certain players oh kweku yabo how many matches I think yabo saying the ball on dry year 14 defenders who win MVP makom yensa enya by fluke a modern bar atroni de experience no done a didima aduana stars much on I think that he say yabo na bas he is somebody at a point and call for fan is any ball boy he offered himself to me 7 fan call VC Warriors but unfortunately the age in how he project me city me who said Chuba and then he didn't come also the never call and there were people who were even against Chuba Ristika bringing Atroni back into the I'm saying I said Atroni I come on the boy or buy a crowd if you almost by 6 months where year or more Chuba say I believe in him many a year Juma pay I need that experience back with team Nechi the Atroni that I know say on retire not praying in who fater he can give me what I want listen to what I want give me Atroni kweku sense anochi bedu walk into Adriana omu team no season we say oh but brightest sport e we Adriana team no 4 you mention anochi bedu e the account and render an excellent display as a leader e we chiro how our command e marshal the defensive unit you know defensive organization how our building the midfielders the back into defensive unit Emma Omoye man I think that Atroni deserve every sort of praise they won the game a true a goal and a mom we never kwaku a nipa on also protected backline man Adriana 1 goal no mo say na sufficient was akwadana and also opinion friends Steven Anochibedu the trust that coach ni nya ewo ni mo no wa making sure say account to e the man and just trust the coach and trust we into buy no be coach ni ma say we repay coach you know with a lot of solid performances this season I think that Atroni deserve say about he said something else match they say the empire and they say year season na at least MVP no wanya be 8 na wa boy Adriana Stars am o matima league no squad na ye free
Adriana FC la
Adriana FC squad na ye for yen chan what's the name under local Black Stars we
obviously good as we are as we celebration
kweku say Kasim Mengo the chan squad ukobo South Africa match we ba na prepare team no for chan no na man hu Atroni wo ma me yankasa me phone na busa the questions unless Atroni di perform yemfa age na nto nchen Thiago Silva mi hu mo age na mo dey body Champions League the Thiago Silva version na ye way league no see anochi bedu Atroni he's doing a human job or say about so I
Matoma call ma me for breaking news we from somewhat do and the baby obia no ma yemma ne shede ne yakọ kotokofo na yi na fi omo squad ni cause there's a bra fi abroche by 5 days ago bi akodi fi akoko ne bra no I know your latest news na tini du ankasa no tini du on Orlando bu na ben no boy no se ne me wo no hu nyina kwa na se bibi be yepe abi tini du is a fine player na bibi abebom ti also mo excuse ni fi almost squad list and all they go into also fee camp no coffee. Send a bra fee amanoni aba. As 5 days ago na ne bra ni fee amanoni buy or buy in as a will be the holidays kakra oko or wasi as baby this a son koyo say hin ho. And yaku kukune bra na son koyo only yakukune bra no fee. And your crime is a bad news and
it's a very bad news.
Sitting do baby obi on ebusian for no. Ya mama ya akọ ne man shedding ade we wanya careful di demand na ye we ya
Masu did Dramani ne Hatfield team no have a lot to do and we whatever Hatfield a surround omo say sika na ba say the kwame operado we kan na mpa ana say emba say the minim say boys na at endro na sika na reflect here Saturday so minim say banks in yaduma Saturday nti minim say bia house of for kwa akopa bank for bia atwa mo witwa boys ni sika mo Saturday that I don't know ti say sika na ba say emaaye say boys no so aba no mpese on be kan me yate na buru nya ba baby girls ni abusu afọ abedan o kan no so asem foforo irrespective of whatever it is how to folk cannot afford to lose and then you may match omobo no we are talking about team say the only hope I can for season ya ebo league you know Go what trying if you am a team already 2 years pet. A second division team already 2 years. I'm a channel. I want the training grounds. I you left from FA Cup. And the league form has not been that good. This season, open team are all when you feel on team within the home matches Panzo has in the league. Omoya they were waiting some omubo home. Omoku ya no. Omo submit UG Stadium as omo primary venue for the league. Omo submit Accra Sports Stadium. Inti ya bought just 14 matches to the 13 matches. They are tossed between Accra Sports Stadium and UG Stadium. They don't even know a specific place at a job. We say your home venue in the higher fortress element. Now training grounds go went to Mananya Fortress. I go primary open a bit Mananya Fortress. To Omonano, it looks like Omo who said the Ombesi show money. Nations FC and started season at a point in time they needed to change coaches from Paul Manson by and now as a Befa and back and forth. Now we're winning against Wando Heart of Lions a boost to Nemura ahead of match now. But they are also one of the teams Omoni has a from Paul Manson as the manager how to finds it extremely difficult to beat from Paul Manson. Until from Paul Manson as the coach or the Nations FC. But now look at the points. How to look 7th position with 21 points. Nation 11th position with 16 points. So if Nations wins, it pushes them to 19 points. So how's a win here? Then they got 24 points after some out of Lions and winning the game. No? All other things being equal. How to go can jump into the top 4 spot and you move before so China Kotokone Samates no ever bomb game. They are trying and also score line. So we did the Dramania. You don't need anybody to tell you anything. So also you have to folk player. Baby and near make a queen baby and you go say never do no. Motifia man kwada we have another home match. You cannot afford to lose that game. They need to do everything to win. The man be throw them more money say actually hono. Say asibe nima omobre. Ali Muhammad nima omobre. Ene asibe nko na ya available. Ali wo national duty. Baba Adamu eno omo maka no. Ye de omo ba unhu omo yi. Solomon Abusi also need to redeem his image from that awful performance now called Ali Muhammad Sports Stadium. No, what the number that said? Nana, very bad said. What number that said? Boys in a bibo maso edin dodo. Ya wadi bu enfe ensan kan. Now to kwacheni esochen. O fanboy a wako akura bi ase. Wako baby ke bi obi ahu no twam. Kwa ya. Na ya fanboy. Ya wako dua si ba bi a kofu okumo na breso menye ja. Ja ahu ede aso obu nya bi wako isu ona ni zi edi wo fufu nko na why se ne pene mo mo de o monsa keka dodo o kontrega sa jata dan ho o dare baby o ko posa se do ni ntohe o de ye ne ko so ni ba ya udane ana me ka che mi papa bi a ni dwambu da bi o be wi ana ponche o de kra man kokotu akwa na okowia aso ko ohuru to so sei na wa mo na o de kra man ku nya ohuru to so ana so so you na he na dima ohuru why is it your sake can near too much mon kan be that be your kan o ma koka mon kan go say on redeeming from Karela Mess now ko that oni Olympics okiba FNS Steven Kwaku no Zimbabwe on correct no be say I said okay I said I'm lost me oh me I'm not funny oh sometimes no matter oni amabu our boys you okromo bunjai no bia na e dey asem kono so Time na adi ni munye kra obi akwita ho na say adi mu ye masa okuya me watch now so ko baba yara one game I want to watch father and son dreams to ne dreams MC DIABY kotoko no say dreams team ne nye kotoko be sure say kotoko ntima say dreams fa dia Habib but obi a onim zi to tactics power of freedom I will saki there one thing also who is a team awaye adwuma da adidi mu da no na be say anu tin na obe sha na so ka cho no. You know me too, I know them. Oh, okay. You know, Mammy, I don't know Kwana, Mammy, I said everything. Mammy, I don't know Kwanas. Oh, dear Mamma, me tea, hollow Kwana, me PCBT. Oh, they work. But for now, it's my boy who has taken over. They know me, I know them. I know them. They know me, I know them. Why know me, I know them. Brian, I'm saying, they know how. Because you told you only what it is. Oh, bravo, so Unimom so Unimom because it was the last season, and I know they will call semi-finals. Last 2 seasons. They'll call semi-final the Confederation Cup, and I think it's Unimom. And the coach or co-dreams of stabilizing the Amasanso the Momo. I think
na coach Karim Zito. It was unfortunate. Na Oba Kotokono. I don't think say the way free dreams about Kotokono and those kind of movement at that time. Na a warning. I mean, care to create content. I don't think say it will go smoothly. Answer na over. That is the only problem. But so we'll check it. The number of times wabo editia dreams, even since I mean times wabo. I think say the nyame baba ni na say Karim Zito can easily win. Sana mekan because enra the catch guy be say match na Kotoko ekobo against Dreams FC no. It is an outstanding match Kotoko betiminya. Something good from that particular match. And I think the coach Karim Zito can easily win. It will be a 3-1 or 2-1 victory for Kotoko. That's what I'm seeing. 2-1 or 3-1 victory for Kotoko. But DIABY, Bechem United meaning problem are set in with the club currently as we speak. Say, check it since last season. Bechem United has been that club. If the last 2 seasons, Ebony, 1 year they are crowned in the top 6 and the top 7 finish there. Bechem United will easily be in there. So Bechem room in the top 7, at least top 4 there, and that's a top 5 there. Bechem United can easily go in there. And I'm someone so set far behind. That's what share near ma Bechem for the Guaquem, how they easily pick and also more identify talent within their team, how almost salary structure sit here, how they easily sell out players to other clubs outside, and how almost also effort players after some court that's almost team body year almost back how we treat you know. I think say na me need to come off your club now. But I don't know what is happening to the club currently. There is a share the Ghana Premier League now. Now Bechem United is 17th with just 10 points. Brekum Chelsea at 16 with 12 points, and Tachima 11 Wonders, the only issue in the I can't want them say whether we like it or not, they will easily go to relegation. 5 points no more. DIABY, I don't know what has happened to Bechem United. And say a to Kosu Trim currently in Komona Eko Kosuna. I don't think Bechem United Ebitimia will stand that relegation line on Makwakotono. And the management should start doing something. The management should start doing something. Fine, Bechem United wasn't on a good course. And I'm coach no. Now, coach no buy no. With number of matches about DIABY, he hasn't been able to convince me. Say who coach? Now so say watch the season. I say with about 7 matches or 6 matches, coach didn't mean more than one year to Pamana Manako. That's what offer another replacement. Oh no, so about or no mean more than one year. Then in account now. I'm on Canada than I to train on Yama Kama Demawa. I think say can be fruitful for you. That's what I'm saying. Say if say Bechem United against Tachima 11 Wonders, because Tachima 11 Wonders there in the last game so I don't remember the last time I'm putting me a win here this season in our Premier League. Is either a lose or a draw. Nobody need that particular 5 points now. So we are seeing Tachima 11 Wonders or no at the last of our Premier League. And also seeing Bechem United on also so I was just above Tachima 11 Wonders. Over this particular weekend. 3 p.m. So Bechem ain't me and share Tachima 11 Wonders are. Omunti convince me beam. So meet me for that relegation battle. Because Tachima 11 Wonders here come once my players or more club with Mukrampo with about 6 months in Jomoka. Baby on that crampo and then the mom. Omuni page omu training sessions. In Campo, Omunya baby Omu coach now about club now, even or resign the court. You see, there are a lot of things that players know in the club if it's what Tachima 11 Wonders. So as Bechem United, no, Omu faces that problems now. The only problem at Bechem United AFC is the coach and the Niema or you know Mwa Bechem United currently as to speak. So Bechem to me and Tachima 11 Wonders are. They cannot convince me. So relegation button honor Akwakoye Brekum Chelsea, Bechem United. And then Tachima 11 Wonders omitimi free ho. Omitimi convince me. This should be an easy game at all costs. Bechem United should actually win against Tachima 11 Wonders. But DIABY, someone tells me Basake Holy Stars. Basake and also on the league lock is not good. Samates is quite good this season. Young country Basake for say Omu enije no moji okotoko hono. Omu kotoko bom homo show mu 2-1 no. Say any day nobody tree mu from last 2 weeks last weekend I sounds to Germany no. Weekend with the cause am for mom.
Now you more no muti na nyom. As after say I see Coco Fire. Co Johnson's men near my Daniel. We all one place I need him there. Come struggle pay do my crew. Omo draw. Enye hu masa matters.
Enam ka say
what the good yes am misuru no. Omo ma je omo sha say na ho no omo boro.
Say ho na no omo bo no. Diaby.
Enye hu.
Enam ka say since that game.
Ani jealousy.
Any day. Enam ka since that game no. As a basake etime free that relegation battle ma bo manim. Johnson Smith is doing well for the club. But Samates in Chumomo.
Can you jealousy?
Should be a Samates that. They are having 11 points with Kumasi and Tokotoko, 21-21. And they should win that game to advance their chances in going ahead Kumasi and Tokotoko. Because Samates them say, Kianeke, say Karim Zito Kwakushi and the former club is either a win or draw. For Karim Zito, either so be lose one, also be draw. The best crowns will be draw because the Dreams FC know how they can easily get a point from Coach Karim Zito. So Samates wouldn't also take this particular game lightly. Inter say after the game that they won against Kotoko and over last weekend match Omeniji Samates, whether they like it or not, they are going to win that particular game.
Makoku to asoma na manya obi o mechina. Many MON-FRI the final 10 minutes in the ko wow ram kakra ma me
kwaku okwa said the University of Ghana Premier League ni mo if Diana Edge League at the end of the season one plays and a point that is ABOU or Mopano and no win against Heart of Lions.
Okay.
So person with the league e okrum ha. Now person will ball who more than hu sampa o ball who more than o league ni mo. These are venues that your calculations on a normal day you get it out of your team say point really it's either say me lose and I never draw but to go there and get the 3 points next say you mean business and the way again you man they stand the chance of winning the league and say that if they are able to win the league at the end of the season they will look back and say this performance that they do because if you look at performances now or more than a dino if they are able to manage a year Caribbean, they have the league to lose. And I think it's a good one because they won against a Heart of Lions, they won against ABOU United. That is what you do. Grounds are more than in the second round, they will get them back with you. So I think that was a good win. And I like the way my chairman is doing the work with the Diana Football Club. Kwaku, Nation serves in Accra House of Folk and there be a catcher was in recent times the House of Folk managers form but not politicians trying to let the fans know Monkai Hwa ye blah blah blah. The true definition of Monkai Hwa ye is you dying on the page for the fans. That is how it's supposed to be. And yet Kasau. And yes, so yeah, Juman or parking so. House of Folk lose to true life or whatever from the MTN Cup. Omoko, a play that which about 7 games and you are going to Africa. Mofrim. The Premier League now more so. Yakumba be a more dead. So oh yes, now banner be deemed commercial fans now. You are trying to let them know I say you are incompetent and you are trying to fanfool them. That is not how it's supposed to be. Work. When them run telling you Juma, na muntimi more ball into the level. Nyamu na catch fans they should come. You understand of football no work. The way we support the team no work. We move with the flow. When the wins are coming, that is where you see us coming to the stadium. That is how we do it. In this own person, we know more stadium. Win games, and if you win games, I don't remember. Today they stand a chance of winning a game against Nations FC, but it's a difficult game because from Paul Manso by and packing the pitches. And Nations FC and Nations FC the last 2 seasons they played in the Premier League, which this season is their third. They've shown consistency. So it's going to be a difficult game, but I don't see House of Folk winning the game. Their best in the game will be a draw. Nations be how more and I think from today going, the pressure will be on Coach Didi Dramani, and he should be ready. Settlement and Siko. For Bechem United, there, I won't say much about them. They know their problem. If they want to deal with their problems, they know how to deal with it. But if they decide not to do it, no better now. After a higher national allegation now coming back to the Premier League, it's not a chance play. Edding Papa, they need to make sure against 11 wonders more, and then the other games don't bono. What the Tefli no way when your points no good baby. So there be a second round no and ya against 11 wonders. Educan say what now man no be draw. You need to give them no more proper play. So I think that one is going to be a win for Team FNB United. Brekum Chelsea na ye. I still find it difficult to understand whoever Babi Omoda. Because coach Samuel Boadu is a coach that I trust in the new when it comes to offer Nkwala, offer more service, they are nobodies and make them somebody. We've seen him doing it at Team FNB Media. We saw him doing it at Accra House of Folk. So M1 say Omatunton players there, but he's not been able to get things done with Team FNB Chelsea. But I'm trusting him there against Fakye United. Omo winning against us and Kotoko, but this game should be a game that as a Chelsea do a proper position, get the point to the level. Second round, unko fast some of because one we now go see and second round no be corner, first round no corner, second round you suffer. So against Fakye United, the women say they are in fine form, they are in ecstatic mood after winning against Kotoko, but as a Chelsea do a level. Kwaku Holy Stars be some test because I say adwuma na wo ye na wa kire so wonu adwuma maka se enye krata asem a o pemani so mo ga no munima adwuma yie pa untimi mo 3 ana 4 a obeyi Johnson Smith dia film or you one of the best managers in terms of tactics, in terms of getting players in the right frame of mind and giving performance. But krata asem akwa ye
the only starts home nebo
only starts nebo so they are going to take the point. There's over the points they are 2 years. No matimi abedo omo enzo timi dia ba by me serve for no omo ma onua omo pe translator man na won pe license onya license obetimi akochi even the national team the man near man support the man respect obetimi akochi
na Johnson dey me take Johnson di na me wo you na me wo Jesus
oh you very good
those days MZ Brekumas
yes
o si munye na o league no wa che won pa
krata
Onimajuma.
I think say obetimi atente the floor. Go come fancy because when you ho.
Manya ho.
But I say no Kotoko dream service. The last time Kotoko dreams boy it was 4 goals na Kotoko ma dream service. Eyin dream service we go dead down. This shouldn't be a game for us and Kotoko. If you want to win the league, this shouldn't be a game for us and Kotoko. Who as a new face be? Our san Kotoko. Is it Akufu?
Yeah, Michael Akufu. We are not there.
So Kotoko never physical trainer. You don't have physical trainer.
Akufu.
Because most want to lead you on now do more corner do more ba. Hey, any Kwakwe, but this game is going to be a game that Kotoko betimi winning. Truly my main call now di unkomo.
Mate ti name hwe na mawura na ma di nkomo the final 10 minutes no na ya hu sire bi si abomodin etimi aye no abofuman homecoming 2025. Name Saka ni delegate and delegation ehwe na abomode eri dwumade no ewramu no omunyina ofuduema ti enche ome join him wa na ye no ome di nkomo no ye hu omo hyehye time dwumade no be hyase na event awodo omo di guna kwa mu time be ko akwa wie ni ade a na ya bomode etimi edidi hu nkomo na bibi etimi adede di amanema akoso kama pa ti afi no wa join live on Fakye TV o akunya so no beba na waba be wura mu na abo na nema etimi adeda yi etimi era ma enti no mo list ne de mo ha pinfo Roman Alaji has agogo Mr Foster Mr Hadel omo nyina pinfo ane omo ababa be wura mu ha memo bi abo ni din na de nti anope omo baba be chiaye no niko kumfo na ayewe ni ade em say event last 2 years and COVID and indeed na super ti abofu mindful no abofo na mo ama no ne bibia no me giri se ni mo hwe na mo hwe enso no mo bi o me ye bia na mo de atomachi na ne ma de dadi pa ba ivo me mama ko aba na bibia aboko de ma me sha se mfe video te me sa bi ko na me sha se mfe film wana wabodi na mama no amahu di ohudi wo abofo be geze ba do di no
efremi Ahmed Zakari abofo de o mo fremi agogo
na agogo ye den
oh me media personnel or abofo homecoming planning committee communication
okay aba geze out aso
but o me di Alaji has abofo
as is the all break akra uti
me bre pa me am tenya na me ra ho because enye the team no I say yebre
me share up pedana me no wadie no nko
mate
Alaji abofuma no coming na na e bai no dem pa na so
me pacho me committee me member yes e wo committee nim
okay abayeze be ba jonzo
pacho frame Foster Ibrahim
Baba
Bofaduro na frame Kuku
Kuku.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now,
me na vice chairman.
Wow.
Of my youth for development.
Wow, Mate. Mama so Mama Kwaba. Yeah. Juma the name say some few years ago I was part of maybe Jina mu kakra ne adia ne we ya na ya. Enti ne me nim say this shas here. Mama shas here mfemfi so why device na na me call the media we no na yenye yi ne adia. Say ni sitie ntoto ye ne te say the important e de ma baba be ramu filewa.
Okay. Abofo homecoming, you started with 2022.
Yeah.
Na ye police station. Na ye board na ye program kese no. Ye MP ho, ye Dr. I.Y. Opoku. Obe tu na mutu ka se obeye police station na ma ye. Ti mpanyimfo so tena ase no. Ye nya bodwa na wi, sika na e ba ye. Omudwene hu se ye maame nom any young Mayano, any young Kitana ebewo. You call your health center or hona, baby on bedano crown. Last film. Omade to a moment to say a maternity ward with theatre. Ha a year correct. It is started 2022. Miss Canaya, the cost started. Every bia the next year 2023. Yeah. The Naya so ya the choir a maternity ward with theatre. 2024 a year nonsense 17 ya ntimi anye homecoming ni bi na baby a shase and baby a yakuduru no so no e wo se ye toa so na ekoya nim timpanyifo hu se 2025 yi de e wo se ye di homecoming no e ba so na ye pesika na ye de ko finish maternity ward with theater no ntino se ye ba fia ha homecoming no ba so 2025 yi ye pesika de akwato maternity ward no so.
Oh wow, that was a good initiative for Beboa mampata one ama itimi akoyeri amona menim say ba abofuma homecoming ni ade a enkoye one way more programs are mahyehe ne sele ne ama sitie enti opa menim say na mon hyehye ni sitie sha se dabe na akwakowi dabe sen ni sitie
we dey you say we refi don sacrifice yedi kai yebechia abofo masua yebechia obibia wo ho yebechia finsuman finsura bomu asmchia yeda want se musmama yes akwanya ise ye homecoming monsam ye fameda na umbo dawro emaye se die minua no sika eno abofman homecoming na there is a rich history takra me pese ebe ahwasem so ye program and say homecoming to say ye hunters ye hunters na any say abofo
yeah
abofo in so abofo krona kasa na ye history chere say ye den abofo ntino say ye program there is no way e be hunting either I think ye ko fa homecoming nyina ba say Ashanti region in general, district nyina ni municipalities no. Offenso one district and one municipal esunye. Esunye pa enkanekwa na any akomada nyina bom ba kon. But say no ma chema en offenso north, offenso south. Eno nyina chikura mpo no say offenso south ha. So free baby to say ahinkro etwamu abe aba abofo no akofa na free brekum aba kwapanyini a esunye you know what happened is most of this is common fund na eba assembly no whoever become the MC you know better so be na family abua district no then so no you hear common fund eba head anyes ka kese bia size bit na bo municipality ni nyina ho bra nti na ho be hia say ye be present ka betimi a nka ban ne yede onche mu mai na yenya offenso municipal ne nka abofo nso nya enye ebi offenso central na akomadan de on de ho dada say basa say ye two cities kwa na be offenso abofo nso be den ebenya ne de be ya mpuntu yuma betimi ayeden akoso nti eno na mabuna wo abofo ni nkura twa ho ahia ne say yen form bibi in a form of association and a cover above my youth for development into account of my youth for development enya abofo nkwaya abofo ni nkura eden
atwa ho ahyia nyinaa ahyia na homecoming celebrate ni sikan mensa anko ba bia o start here no so hwa abofo ni nkura atwa ho ahyia so far no there about 52 communities within Abofo and its environs with a total population of over 70,000. Now, Opa Abofo now share a kind of health facility at Abofo. Nyame no credit. South Kromo a oda also kata wani ba ko na obi ba because yenye safe.
Okay.
Yenye safe. Free a champion penso we see some 4 rooms we see say health post. ABC ne the only improvement album make me can 2%.
Oh.
Yeah, with that crook SSM. And now here so our phone say krobia you no credit. Yes serve o man ni simply because abofa kwaye food basket market.
Yeah.
In Ghana, in fact, Ghana went to military market, abroad 4 market near the Encanco. And so development aboye. And yes, say your mansi na sheda no man neglect abofo, but mansi no so. Nti na saban bit ma bonkwan obi chima ma ya. I think say yen for to side man ho na mo a ye gidi say emrepa mu no ebeba mu. Homecoming ya kan. Ya just say the maternity block with theater. Because currently I know can say abofo any resident doctor e okrum ho.
A hard dream pa.
Nti no ye necessity ye maternity block yi na ye nya theater e ka ho a die tie bia no ebe force aban no ama wa ma ye doctor because when timi kase was maternity block theater ka ho they need somebody to what do operations.
Matias ya pa bara ye the program line up because ye mre no kra na nya ye mre ni ade ne hu ntutu ya mo de gu na kwam da be na e sha ase na akọ wi ni ene quick na mze o sima be mi no na alaji men fa final one yanko.
Yo yeah program be started 21st
okay.
Na 21st I just say nyame boat on the 20th there be awareness creation
okay
in form of floating into about food musua ba bia ya the machines any tintin ebe fa kunu ba bia create awareness I 20th no na main activity no ever started 21st I bonfire
okay
bonfire na kwa shi no old town na edra nyumra amrante no so de bia kana eden atwaso the next day 22nd no you be a bit of community engagement you be visit communities about food atmosphere any apart from that no you be special health screening
okay
about food atmosphere nyina over 23rd na bobo fun game as part of fun game no most of them be indoor games but the bobo volley
okay
and so aka ho na volley no the etini sample so for sa afi on person mo je cap no
okay
na abofo old town so mo ntwe mo nti no we dey me invite no one kasa we do ani abeden
okay
na uba Wednesday so a hunters night eno na aboakire no
okay
na aboakire no you be make sure say you be komram akope aboa ana akope nam e dey abre yewura
okay
not to talk plenty no the next day 25th no so no yeni anyim ye market awofo nti ye be ko edwam ho na yeni edwadifo no edi nkomo efa homecoming ne ho ya momma who they need why they should participate in the homecoming programs and no free 26 ye be music night on say no ntimi nye program abra mabunu no
enya bibi
enya onso chefa nti ayi ne say abofo ni masua na krono chese kro atwa ho ahia nyina obi a o talent fa music ho de that night no bra bechere obobi e wo ho the next day you say your program from 20th ba be 26th no definitely krono be fin kaka until 27th no ya just be clean up chinchiriche clean up exercise na no man say that day no ragia wa abobo ya bia ntu okrom ho 27th no 28th ni grand deba no grand deba ni day a ye be kwa for there na kakra ye nya no ye dia akotoa ye maternity block ni theater yes so
mate
me jack na me brother
alayi ye mama ye na emre na so na ye mpije mu
yo e bada se I'm say and some nyina na me nyina ni me bra na chama madi atudwa no na kakra me meka ne se dwumadie na yedi no enye me nkoa na menya benefit o na menya mfaso ana se bia nya me chama nkoa ana se nya agogo nkoa ene benya benefit we no the whole Ghana dey ntira me kan sa awo betima kan obi ebi e wo twamoteka mu ebi me ka kura wo mfiri abofo ebi kura wo mfiri Ashanti region awo betimi aka no e wa abofo ho a yenyini hen na de ne beko e abofo hospital na de ne beko na wo hwe se ne kuro na nyini ene ye hospital na tuna ye hono kura yenka na hospital o e health center
okay
ye nduru ayi kura na yanya wo ye o ntese ye wo low kuro na kachi nti ebese dwumadie we na ye di no ye di abo man nyina nti ebesre wo ye abofuni na wo furuma ye twa no abofo wo ye hoho se wo firi Ghana nkoa na wo te yanka na wo do wo man ne de ye besre dwumadie we se obi anfa ne ho nhyem wo ye abofuni na wo te yanka homecoming we December we are from 21st up to 28 say dem chama di ka chire mu no enyi hu mfirim enkasa me won kran enkasa me wa ha mimi se bini ha dwumadie ni nyina ka ho ntina ende nyina ye beduru Ghana ha ye hwese bibia be koso no na wo Kumase ha wo Accra wo Takura de a ede na wo be kasa wo mba
ozo ba
yes ana se wuntimi mba kura no a nya so so ye de support no wo betimi aye e de support se ne mo ba ma ne yabu ye de no ma betudwa a wunni apesa wo frɛ sa yo rose kura na wato e de tuka mu a ye betimi agina kwa ho ne yaje 71 ba kura e beje de apesa wo de support bia no wo de ye na fa bo aye na Nyankopɔ so be hyira wo asira nyina because enua maanum ne yere no kwa wo so a ofa eya no mo bre
mante alaji number do afa tudwa na monso be presentation mo nyane nkona
okay number de tudwa ne 0243 25 61 20 0243 25 61 20 yes number we need djuma no ebi kan wana say me okay e do we na ba ku na abi djuma ti obi opese wo mo de be boye obetima afre bibi apese bia no frɛ information kura wo ba wo nima bofo obese hu be djuma de no wa wo frɛ number we a onso be kam ya mo direction amotima ba kama
and as a presentation be so on ya nyane kona ya di awura ma
ya ye t-shirt kama ye di djuma no so hwe ebi na semi
okay
na ye ntimi ma Fakye TV abra ye be kokwa ye be pese on that faithful day no wan kasa ojira na waba the t-shirt men wani abofman ante first
okay
ntofia bofo a ono wakonwram ne kramadi na cha wanya nam a obafi
mate okay you're nice and ebe ye we pa yeah ti mate madam was pa so nyame shabo so on the 21st to 2018 you know wa before ye be ko na yakwa support the homecoming na ye kama pa ti finne kono se be ka ho asem ti wo amanone na afia abofo aboa ho wo akwantum kra wo Ghana na afia aboa go esmas ni duzi obi akofie na munja ise amko kankofo krum mbra fie na mo meboa na dwumadi no enye kama pa ere mapem nyamboa numere 7 pm Fakye so base no be rametimi ere amanti ere masi nyame show bibia yada mase Come on.